We are live right now. We're live.
Oh my God, there's so many people. I thought we were going to have more time to cuddle.
I'm not finished yet, John.
Jesus Christo. Jesus. Cheetos, Jesus.
Can you guys see us? Can you hear us okay? Is the sound good? Is the video good? Because this is a new thing, you know. Ah!
I wasn't ready for it, but I went along with it.
Joshua Ayers said, "Hey, Mark."
Hey, Mark.
I think he was talking to Mark Norman. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
I did not rape her. I did not. Be careful in that first minute. What's up, Mike and Todd and Ant and Troy and Joshua and Mercurio and
Mike
Todd
White.
and Dave?
1 to 10. How many mushrooms did you have? 1 to 10.
It's a Wednesday. It's a school night.
Okay, so we have 3.
Jeez.
3 represents hump day. Third day of the week.
Hey.
Yes.
Shake it 3 times. You're playing with yourself.
Yes, it's true.
And I'm playing with myself.
I shake it 4 or 5.
If there's one thing you can count on, it's for me to pleasure myself. Mm-hmm. It's my favorite line from the Iron Man series.
I've been talking to you on the phone when you've been doing that. It's disgusting, but I recorded it.
Your voice gets me going. What do you want?
I can't
what do you
help
want
it.
from
I know.
me?
But I mean, I did record it and then played it back later on when I rubbed myself with baby oil.
Division Game says, guys, ready for the Evil Dead game reveal tomorrow. I did not know that was happening tomorrow. We should have done this tomorrow.
Evil Dead game?
Evil Dead the game,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
It looks awesome. I want to touch it.
Hey, Greg, you sexy fuck.
Noxu cow.
I got so crazy with it. Greg, I'm sorry. So, guys, we're going to talk about The Conjuring today.
Yeah, and how real it is.
Yeah.
Every single movie, everything that happened was real. You got to believe Ed and Lane Warren because they were old.
The thing is, I wanted to make sure you guys understand. I mean, at least the people that were coming out negatively disliking the video. We were talking about the goddamn movie.
Right.
We weren't talking about the real Ed and Lorraine Warren. We were talking about the goddamn movie. Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, they could sell me fucking anything they wanted to. They could take a pea in a bottle and say it's lemonade, and I would buy it and drink it because those are great, incredible actors and actresses. Yeah. But that movie sucked a donkey ball in the camel, in the camel desert.
Also,
it just sucked. The movie was bad.
Also, I happen to believe that the original Ed and Lorraine Warrens were full of shit. But that being said, Vera Farmiga. Magma, hot liquid magma.
Vera, I want you to sit on your face, or I want you to sit on my.
Vera and Mr. Patrick, or whatever his name is, they were awesome. They're awesome actors. No hate against them. But yeah, the original Ed and Lorraine Warrens, in my opinion, I think we disagree on this a little bit, were total con artists. But hey,
what you believe in the paranormal, or you don't believe in the paranormal, and like we had said before, you have experiences. I can't duplicate them. You might have had a personal experience with some kind of paranormal event that you talk about that I wasn't there for, Mike wasn't there for, nobody else was there for.
I'm not saying that everyone who's ever had a paranormal experience before is full of shit. I'm just saying that the Warrens were full of shit.
Yeah, so they might have been, but I don't know. Plus, they got some cult shit that I don't want to fuck around too much because I don't want to go to hell.
Smack that Annabelle doll in the face.
I dare you to.
I would do it.
I will not have that in my home. I will not.
I'll smack the doll.
I'll fuck it in the mouth. But yeah, all we were talking about, though, specifically, that we were just critiquing the movie. And I feel like a lot of people were going after us and saying that we were attacking everyone that had paranormal experience, which is absolutely not true at all. So I just wanted to clear the air there and make sure that fart smell isn't hanging in the air for us all to have a good time tonight.
Very true. Very true. Hey, we got our first super chat of the night. Thank you, Bakuro. 84th super chat, Dad. Says, just watch your Fear Street reaction, and I'm excited.
It looks good, man.
Yeah,
we were excited.
It's going to be fun.
Sure.
R-rated. R.L. Stein? Are you kidding me? It's what we fucking asked for. When we talk about, we were the kids growing up reading the Goosebumps books or watching Ninja Turtles or whatever the fuck, for them to come out with a property like that and make it R-rated for us as adults now is the smart play. And I feel like we'll all see that when Fear Street releases.
Dude, I had... I remember I used to collect all the Goosebump books and I read them, and then Fear Street came out and it was too scary for me. Because it was actually a lot... the Fear Street series was supposed to be a little bit more hard-edged. Yeah, over the Goosebumps, and I was like, I can't read that shit. Okay, what do you want me to have? Nightmares, lady? Give me Dead House, Goosebumps #1. Give me Dead House. Give me Something's in Your Parents' Basement.
I never. To be fair, I collected multiple Goosebumps books, but I never read them.
They look good though.
I collected them for the covers.
Yeah, but sometimes that's okay because they look good.
My dad will get pissed about that.
Do you remember that store Prescott Books back in town when we grew up?
Yeah.
Dude,
the movie theater.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, there was a place called Prescott Books. It smelled great in there. Holy shit! It's time for a break. Never gonna get it. Get it. Yeah, but the Prescott Books, I used to buy Goosebumps there, dude. It was a bygone time. But yeah, it looked really good, and it actually looks really interesting. If you guys noted that we did talk about, it does seem similar to American Horror Story, and at least what they want to be, and I feel like exactly, like that's what it's going to be. I think it's going to be like the American Horror Story times 10, better than the last bullshit seasons that we've gotten lately.
I agree, Joe. I agree. And also, American Horror Story is doing something cool too, where they're continuing the American Horror Story, but now they're going to do one shots. They're going to do a season of like American Horror Stories, and they're just going to be one shots, which is smart for them because they can't fucking carry a narrative past like 3 episodes.
Dude, I was really what was that 80s one called?
1984.
1984, yeah, 1984. I was really I was betting all the biscuits on that one, and it just didn't turn out.
Mark my words, dude. The American Horror Story spinoff that's going to do 1 episode anthologies will be standing, and AHS, the original thing, will get canceled. I think that what's going to be left standing out of those 2 is the spinoffs, because they're so good at 1 episode. But when they go to 2 and 3 and they try to carry the story, they always fuck it up. So that's my prediction.
I feel like, again, what I would have done toward the end, at least when you got to I don't know how many seasons there have been of American Horror Story, but toward the end of American Horror Story, I would have tied it all back to the first house, what they tried to do, but I would have made it more of a complete, like, Lord of the Rings, like, there's a final bad guy that you got to take on, and his name is Patrick Wilson, bitch. I don't know, something crazy.
Yeah, what they did, but we've got a super chat here. Got a super chat from King of Evil Ganondorf Dragminer back once again.
Don't you dare steal the Triforce, Ganondorf.
He says, "Hey guys, long time no see or speak or whatever. I apologize for not being around. The stream's just been busy with a surprise I'm going to send you. I'll be around every now and then."
Is it the Master Sword, you son of a bitch?
Is it your dick?
No, dude. Let's see how Ganondorf would talk. Hey guys, long time no see or speak or whatever. I apologize for not being around in the streams. Just been busy with a surprise. And I'm going to send it to you. I'll be around every now and then. Tell Link his days are numbered. Hey, Ganondorf, man, I love his name. I love that fucking name.
You know today is 69?
Is it? Let's do it.
It's sick. Yeah. So today, in honor of 69, Jay and I are going to 69 on the couch.
Actually,
right
for 2 dudes, it'd be 68.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
What is the deal with that?
I don't know.
All I know is it's 6'9", 69. And by the way, we only have 3 of these to go. We got tonight, we've got Friday night, and we've got next Wednesday night, and then we will be off the grid for 10 days.
Mike's going to finally have his sexual reassignment surgery, and he has to go away for it.
Yeah, I'm going to get
I've noticed that his Adam apple has gotten small.
I've been getting prepared, getting ready. We're going on vacation.
It's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. Don't worry, I definitely will keep the OnlyFans account updated. Mike's going to send in snapshots.
You'll get your spread butt cheeks.
Yeah, the spread butt cheeks are going to come in, or butt cheeks. The butt cheeks are going to come in. And then also, Mike's going to be sending pictures via Instagram that I'll download and put on the OnlyFans account. So you guys are not going to be missing that. By the way, what I do think
lots of dick smacking.
What I do think that we're going to play tummy sticks.
That'd be our OnlyFans. Like, this is my dick. Jay's going to smack it. Yeah, like, this is Jay's hand. Smack.
And then you'd have like weird, like
I'm gonna smack your dick.
It'd be like 8 millimeters, like smack it harder. But the weird thing, like,
what are you into, man?
What I was gonna say was, what you should do is you should bring the laptop with you just in case the Halloween trailer does drop while you're gone.
No, I will have one with me. Yeah. I'll probably have Katie. Yeah, we'll have Katie's Mac, which I don't know how to use, but I'll figure it out. But no, I guarantee you guys, I almost guarantee it. Like, I said this on Twitter a couple weeks ago. Everybody's got their sources, and they all know when the Halloween trailer is going to come out. All I'll say about that is this. I can guarantee you that the Halloween trailer will come out between June 18th and June 26th or whatever. The dates that I'll be on vacation is when it'll come out. That's when the first trailer came out. That's probably what will happen. And if it does, I will do that. I will do that.
Yeah,
if that
just bring
trailer
your laptop.
I'll be on the fucking beach, butt naked on the nude beach.
So nasty. But I was like, I'll bet it smells like swamp ass, and you picked your butt and smelled it. But
it's
I'll
the humidity.
Hey, dude, I'll tell you what. I don't believe that at all, Mike. I feel like it's going to come out in July.
Probably.
And according to people that are in the industry, they know. So it's going to come out in July, so you have nothing to worry about.
I don't know. All I know is that when we talked to Chris Nelson, he was like, I don't know when the fuck it's coming out. I'm like, if the guy who did the special effects of the film doesn't know, I don't feel like anybody knows.
Not to name drop or anything.
No, and by the way, we're not talking about anybody specific. I've heard it was going to come out in May, or it was going to come out in June, or it was going to come out in July. It seems like everybody knows but us. But, what are you going to do?
Carrie Crownless says, so apparently crossing swords mean nothing to Mike and Jay. Actually, lady, we invented crossing swords.
That's just how we pee.
We used to do that all the time. Yeah, we don't want to pee alone in the bathroom. Are you crazy? Girls go with each other all the time to the bathroom. It just happens that Mike and I started that trend.
Just because we're jerking each other off while we pee.
What does it matter? Is that weird to you? My God.
Ryan Ballmer says Mike was on vacation in 2018 when the trailer came out June 8th. Yeah, it was my brother-in-law's wedding. We were in Wisconsin. But now technology's better. We're used to live streaming. So if it does come out while I'm on vacation, we will do it.
Faux show.
But yeah, no, tonight, speaking of Halloween, there's some fun stuff to talk about. You don't even know about this yet. You don't even know!
I bet I do.
You don't. Do you? You fucking piece of shit. I swear
By the way, just really quick, Joshua Ayers, thank you so much for your super chat. Says, I am super faded, and I can't read the rest of it. I am super faded. Take this money. We will take it, sir, and we will put it in the waistband of some stripper. I promise you.
I like he's faded at 9:10 p.m. on a Wednesday night.
I'm kind of faded, but sir. I feel all right. Think about making my move tonight.
Em still says they love tummy sticks. Let's play tummy sticks. Mike White Jr. says, it's my dad's birthday today. Mike Sr. 6'9", dudes. Can I get a shout out for him from Loomis, for Mike's dad? Well, I guess we have Mike Sr. because Mike's Jr., so it's got to be Mike Sr.
Mike Sr. Dude, your son does illegal drugs. Holy shit. You need to take him by the shirt collar, shake him up real good, and put a belt over his lips and say, let me tell you something, Mike Jr. Don't ruin the family name. Stop it. Anyway, I hope you have a happy birthday and many more after this. Blow out all the candles and make sure Mike Jr. stays off the giggle bush.
What's up, by the way? Our mods, Shanae, is in here tonight. Vanessa's in here. I love you guys. King of Evil Dragon says, also forgot to ask, what's your favorite number? Mine's 666. That's not a number. I guess it is a number. And I have a link in my dungeon, and I got the Triforce of Power back again.
You lie!
My favorite number is 7.
You will never rule Hyrule.
I just made that up.
Yeah, dude, I swear to God, the people that don't know Legend of Zelda are like, what are these two fucking geeks in the back of the comic book store going on about?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Hyrule, dude, like Legend of Zelda.
Oh.
The Master Sword.
I fucking no idea.
Ocarina of Time.
All I know is it was golden.
Epona song.
It looked cool. The case looked cool. I was always too stupid to play it. But some Halloween news, and not really Halloween news, but we got to talk about it. We just gotta fucking talk about it, man. Is this from Dread Central? They came out with this story, and Corey Feldman is in the Halloween news, people. Feldman told...
Are the secret wolves after him?
the wolf pack.
Or the wolf pack. I thought they were the secret
wolves. He's got to scream about it in all caps so that you know he means business. He says, Feldman told Dread Central that he got a call from New Line at one point, I don't know when, who said, we want to meet with you and talk to you about doing a Friday the 13th thing. Do you have any thoughts? And based on that early idea I had for Jason versus Michael Myers, I said, well, yeah, I like the idea of Jason coming back and looking for Tommy Jarvis and having that whole H2O kind of vibe where it would be me coming back playing my original character for the first time as an adult, Tommy Jarvis, and the fight between Tommy and Jason. So like do Tommy versus Jason.
It sounds like a Power Ranger episode.
But wait, there's more. He says, or you could add another layer to it, and you could bring in Danielle Harris from Halloween, and she could reprise her role as an adult, and I could reprise my role as an adult, and how cool would that be? Is that not the wet dream of every horror movie fan from the 80s?
Corey, I think that's your wet dream, sir.
No!
I think you want to roll around the sheets with an adult Danielle Harris in the acting scene. I don't blame you for that, and you were trying to use the script to get that fantasy to happen, but that would be terrible. I think that would be absolute dog shit, and here's why. I think that what you got to do with Friday the 13th is you got to get back. Honestly, if I were going to do Friday the 13th, I would do a sequel to the remake in 2009.
Yeah.
Because that remake was great anyway. Yeah. I think it was awesome. Obviously, you're not going to be able to get Kane Hodder back anymore, but the dude that played Jason in that, what was his name? He was fucking awesome, too. He was such a...
Which movie?
He kind of looked like that.
Oh,
in that remake.
Tyler? No, not Tyler Mane. The other fucking guy. Derek Mears.
Derek Mears. He's such a nice guy. Awesome dude. I would get Derek Mears back and do a direct sequel to the 2009 sequel and move from there. Bringing back Tommy Jarvis versus Jason, the original Corey Feldman. Look, dude, I know that your careerbuilder.com is not getting a lot of hits anymore, and you're just trying to get some, you're trying to do whatever you can do, but I just don't really want to see it. God. And I like Corey Feldman. I do. I like Corey Feldman a lot. I loved him in that movie with the vampires and Kiefer Sutherland's great hair. Lost Boys, I thought he was great, but I think it's time to move past that now. Like, the time is already spent, and by the way, you throwing in Danielle Harris in there, Dude, I watched that. There's a show where like this dude, he invited them all over to have a pajama party or whatever. It's like horror, stay after dark horror.
Corey Feldman?
No, not Corey Feldman, with Danielle Harris.
Oh.
And she was very adorable and she's very cute looking. And I understand why
she's married, Jay.
It doesn't matter if it's acting, it's acting. Like if it's in the acting world. But either way, I think it's. Aside from that, I think it's a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea.
It's a terrible. Can I just?
Someone said, "I say."
That's.
He's gonna look. He looks like Michael Jackson running around during the Dangerous tour.
All I'm trying to say is, like, I love Tommy Jarvis and Corey Feldman as a child actor.
I do like
was great in that movie, and Danielle Harris was great as a child actor and as an adult actor for her part in Rob Zombie's Halloween. But you imagine like, hey, the brand new Halloween, Jason versus Michael. It's like starring Corey Feldman. and
you know what he looks like? He looks like he's trying to sell you weed. But at the same time, he wants to teach you how to paint on weed. He looks like
Mark Wahlberg when Steel Dragon didn't work out, and he came back with "Your colors are beautiful."
He does kind of look like that. He also kind of looks like that guy that used to be the manager at Rite Aid when you first started out of high school. But he's done something better with his life, and now he's actually working as a nude poet.
Look, no disrespect to Corey Feldman, that's cool. Like it actually looks good. We're just making a joke. What I'm saying,
be careful because the Spiral Sky Project said "cute guy." I mean, so.
All I'm saying though is man, Halloween has way past the deep sequel fucking Halloween 5 territory now. They're making like legit full on movies that are doing box office numbers. For anybody that and I get that people love their older horror icons, and that's great that they're able to keep their careers going and doing the conventions and stuff like that. But for the people who think that they could actually make that movie happen, Danielle Harris, sure, I think she should have a role in some of the Halloween movies. I think that would be really cool. But to have, first off, Michael versus Jason, we've said this 1,000 times. If Michael and Jason ever face off in a movie, it is the end of both of their franchises for at least 10 years.
It's done.
Because once you get to that jokey point, like Freddy versus Jason, as fun as that movie was, once you get to that jokey point where we're just going to fucking Mayweather Logan Paul this bitch, the franchises are done. You're going to have that movie and then it's probably over with for 10 years until slashers make another rebound.
I've been using a new product.
But if you bring back Corey Feldman as he is today with all the stuff going on, no, it would not. No, it can't. No, ever.
Tommy versus Jason, again, it does
live in the now.
It sounds like a terrible Power Rangers ripoff. It doesn't even work. And actually, it's funny because Tommy was the Green Ranger, Jason was the Red Ranger. Mm-hmm. It makes sense. But either way, look, dude, Michael versus Jason, as you put, if you go that route,
get the net.
It's over. Like that's the last.
And then
resort.
You put in Corey Feldman.
No, dude, that's the Staples easy button. It's
tonight on Sugar.
Hey, how can we make money? Staples easy button. Let's have fucking Michael fight Jason. It'll work.
Tonight on the Horror Amino app. Yeah. We've got Halloween Michael versus Jason.
Produced by Fox News. But no, it's not going to work. And again, I do appreciate the hustle. Because I do think that Corey Feldman is hustling right now, and I like it, okay? But, look, when you've known a lot of manipulators in your life, and you can spot a guy from a mile away that's trying to say, hey, what's under the card? What's under the card? And then the guy palms the fucking thing. You know this guy. I'm a hustler.
Quick on the draw.
Yeah, that's what he is. But
and no disrespect to Corey Feldman. Of course he wants to do that movie. And I totally get where he's coming from. Zero disrespect to him at all, to be honest with you. But just the way the article reads from Dead Central, wow, I mean, can you imagine how badass this movie would be? Some fan needs to get on this ASAP.
Yeah.
And guys, I love horror fandom. And I love that these horror conventions happen and stars from 80s horror movies can go and they can meet their fans and they can sign autographs and all this stuff like that. But I think that we're getting a little bit stupid if we actually think that we're gonna go get these stars from the past and be like, we're gonna make legit movies and people are gonna flock to theaters to see Corey Feldman and Halloween versus Jason.
Yeah, and again, I do want to reiterate the fact that we are Corey Feldman fans. I mean, as far as his body of work that he's done in Hollywood, I mean, we love The Lost Boys. He did awesome in Friday the 13th Part 4. He did great in fucking the Goonies. He was great, but at the same time, the idea of him coming back as an adult Tommy should have been done years ago. And now I think the boat has sailed. I mean, yeah, you could probably do that story. I think it would be fucking terrible. And I mean,
a fan film. You can make a fan film.
Yeah, and I'm not just saying that because, he premiered with his band on the Today Show or whatever the fuck it was. And he was like Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs, like talking weird. Like, I don't know. But I don't feel that's a good idea at all. I'm sorry. And I think it's also...
it's almost insulting, like that. For me, and this is where it comes.
I think that if we were hanging out with Corey Feldman at a bar like in Lexington, he was like, "Bro, here's what I'm thinking."
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, "Dude, bro, like me and Mike will get on Instagram right now and support you." But we would never do that. Like, it's a great idea drunkenly that you're talking about in your garage as you're smoking pot and drinking beer. But as you actually speak it, you're like. When you're sober or like normally, you're like, nah, man.
And Michael Trapson, hey, what's up, Mike? By the way,
hey, Michael
he says, hey, yeah, Thom Matthews had that wave as adult Tommy. Like Thom Matthews doing the fan film, fucking crushed it. That makes more sense to me what they did there than like, oh, we're gonna bring back, that is it. The only reason that I'm even satirical about it, because I get where Corey Feldman's coming from. Like, of course he would love to do that movie. Yeah, of course he would. No offense at all to Corey Feldman. But I think it's insulting almost when you go to horror fans. They're like, man, horror fans are going to go crazy about this scoop, man. They're going to want to see Corey Feldman because they worship Corey Feldman. And they're going to get, like, I'm like,
whose mom are you talking
about?
Guys,
these are like, if you bring that to the fucking head of Fox Studios or whoever the fuck, they're going to laugh you out of the building. They're like, is that the guy that just had the weird, like, documentary that came out? Like, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of my office. Lloyd, shut the fuck up.
Where are the ice wolves from the shadow that's supposed to attack me? If I hire him, he's going to say I'm a part of the ice wolf pack. Yeah. And then I'm a subset off the actual wolf pack that's going to kill him. I don't know. The thing, and again, I do want to definitely say that we are fans of Corey Feldman. I don't want to get fucking hit with a legal thing or anything.
For his movies, for what he's doing now, I don't understand. Like, it's the all caps, like, guys, you got to get to my website right now. I got a special deal. That whole thing, I'm like, you're out there, buddy.
Hey, man, I paid money to go see your fucking like live stream that you were gonna expose all these people in Hollywood, and it fucking crashed. I was like, God damn, he got me again.
All I did was refresh Twitter and like watch the shit show go down.
It was so bad.
A fucking mess. But I feel like sometimes it sounds mean to say and I'm not talking about Danielle Harris because I think she could have a part in the Halloween universe. But it sounds weird to say. But I think that sometimes we got to look and be like, hey, these guys were great in their time. All right. Corey Feldman did some amazing things. He did more in the movie industry than we'll ever do in our entire lives. And he had some really cool childhood roles. But like when it comes to like the fandom for like old horror movie stars, I think some people take it way too fucking far. Like the people with like the Tony Moran thing when he came out and said all this fucking homophobic, awful shit, and he talked shit about all these people. There was people out there like, he's an amazing man and he's a legend.
Oh, dude.
He's a legend. And I'm like, he fucking showed his face for 2 seconds in a movie. Why are you treating him like he's fucking Goldie Hawn?
This motherfucker's act like he was Harry S. Truman telling bomb the fucking shores of Germany. I was like, this guy literally said the most heinous shit you could say, and then he didn't double down. He tried to apologize in the most like innate
fictional characters.
Well, the real guy tried to apologize in a way that literally it was written by fucking it was written by Helen Keller. She didn't even know the words that she was like. The motherfucker was reading from Braille and he wasn't even blind. It was terrible. By the way, Egg Shin did say, "What's sober?" I don't know. It's written on an Egyptian hieroglyphic somewhere. I don't know what that is. What's sober mean? I don't even know. But yeah, as far as we're concerned, it's a terrible idea.
Yeah,
it's a bad idea.
Horrible idea. And no offense to him for bringing it up. The people that I'm laughing at are the people that are like, yeah, Corey Feldman, our hero.
If
put him in a Halloween film.
And I would 100% agree. If Halloween were dead in the water and there was no hope for it whatsoever, and Friday the 13th is pretty much dead in the water right now until they get their legal issues resolved. But if Halloween was like that too, I'm like, yeah, absolutely, like pump it up. But they don't. It's not that case. So to even think about doing that is fucking terrible.
Yeah. It's I think it's cool that these people have all this love from this past movies, and I love that.
Well, I mean,
but some people take it too far, and it's almost insulting when you're like, horror fans are gonna freak the fuck out. No, they're not.
But here's my thing: where was Corey Feldman back in the day? Where was his love for the franchise back then?
Oh yeah, ask him if he wanted to do that while he.
You know what I mean? Like when his star was hot, where was he then?
Fair enough. That's a good point too. Queen of Evil Cinder Dragmire is here now, and they say, I'll let you read it in your weird Legends of Zelda voice.
Well, it's Queen now, so I have to change it up. Hello there. I suppose you should remember me, the wife of Gerendorf, Right now, I'm in a bit of pain because I cut my ankle from a razor blade I was shaving with before I decided to pop in. How's your night/day? Is Mike and Jay.
Are you in the bathtub?
Did you
right
try to rhyme it, you secret thief of the Master Sword? That's really you're an accomplice of the secret thief. My day's going good, except that I heard that your husband has the Triforce, which is, by the way, this is shit
Fuck
is
are you
getting
talking about?
the Triforce, dude. This is getting so Dungeons and Dragons. I feel like we're playing characters now. It's like you will never take the tower as long as Paladin J stands in front.
That hurt, didn't it? Don't lie. I heard that. It sounded like it hurt.
It kind of did.
Okay?
Yeah, I burped a little bit when I did it. And then on my left side is Sorcerer Mike, who will shoot lightning bolts from his wiener hole if you dare take a step.
I ain't got no STDs.
Well, not what I heard.
Clean as a whistle. Checked her out myself.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Scramby eggs.
That green goo doesn't mean anything. I'm clean.
But yeah, that's that Halloween story. I think it's stupid as hell. But you know, it's worth talking about because people are talking about it. So
Yeah,
what are you gonna?
What
are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when
you gotta go with it, man?
When Wham Monday Morning Brew runs?
Hey man, it's
on
crazy shit. It's like Rob Zombie's making the Monsters. Corey Feldman wants to come back and do his own spin on Michael versus Jason. Let's get to it. Who's got the bonfire going? Let's get the natural light and fucking ice.
Hey man,
woo,
let's go there.
You guys ever seen Idiocracy?
I saw that once.
You didn't like it?
Nah, but I was too stupid to understand.
Well, it makes sense. Like in the world that we're living in today, Idiocracy is actually perfect.
I was like, how do y'all feel about that though? Like the fact that like in
By the way,
honestly,
I didn't do that to be sexy. I was doing that because I thought I had something in my teeth. I want to try to do LL Cool J, where he's like,
How do you guys feel about that? Like the old, you know, horror stars from the 80s and whatever, like they all get their appreciation, like they all like they do the conventions and they do all that stuff, but there's also another layer beneath it where people are like,
you have to pull the trigger.
They're talking about these people like they are fucking James Bond, like they are fucking Sean Connery, like they are fucking like, and like, oh my god, can you believe that girl that got killed in the first 10 minutes of Castle Fuck Fart City is fucking like,
the ones that are like Jack Black and Steve Zahn and Saving Silverman.
Yeah,
like Neil Diamond. Like, yo, you calls fans.
Yeah, can we chill out? Like, yeah, and I'm not talking about the people that are nice and appreciate it. I'm talking about the people that go to these conventions and they were in a movie for 5 minutes and 26 years ago and they're like, no pictures, please. I'm like, God, shut the fuck up.
I kind of feel the old guard, I guess you would call them, like those celebrities back in the day that did like some really awesome, amazing performances in the horror movies that we have all come to love and appreciate. Them coming back later on after their career has kind of fizzled out for all intents and purposes, and they're making their living doing conventions and signings, which there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not trying to dog shit on them, but them coming back and saying, yeah, it'd be great if I was in a fucking movie. Of course you are saying that because you have no fucking jobs coming in. Like your monster resume looks like shit. Your career builder is going nowhere and nobody wants to hire you because you refuse to fucking work at Hallmark signing, you and cards. I think it's interesting. I think it's fascinating. But the hardcore fans, they fell in love with the characters, but I feel like they fell in love with their body of work. No. Like Corey Feldman was one of those guys for me anyway. He was great in the Goonies, like I said. He was a great actor. He was an awesome child actor. But as far as him coming back now and doing acting, first of all, I saw the Lost Boys sequel. It was fucking dog shit. I mean, it was fucking terrible. I mean, it smelled like shit before I even fucking hit play.
Last time I saw him act was when we were at Scarefest and he came over the loudspeaker and was like, hey, Corey Feldman here, come by my booth. I'm only here for another hour. That's the last time I saw any
I think
of
his
work,
best performance was Donatello in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
By the way, why didn't he get more love for that? That's what I'm talking about, though. Like, you go to these conventions and you've got fucking D- list stars that were in Power Rangers Megaforce 2, but the Chinese version, and they're sitting there charging $65 for autographs for people. I'm like, I think it's hit a fucking head, guys. I think we should chill the fuck out on who we're, like, praising to be these people, because then you got people who were in one movie once and they turn out to be huge racist, homophobic, fucking, or just plain assholes, forget all the other stuff, and then it's like, we gotta stop putting the pussy on a pedestal.
By the way, Mike means we meant Japanese Super Sentai.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Why?
Yeah, no,
you know how people are.
Anything like trailer trash, white American trailer trash. Like that's what it's not this. It's not that specific thing I'm saying.
But
what
no,
I'm
you're right.
saying
I
is,
agree
though,
with
it's
you.
like,
Yeah.
like I think that some people take it a little too far. Like, hey, I'm happy that I'm here. I'm happy this convention invited me here. It's cool. I get to meet my fans. They get to meet me. But then some people get a personal connection and they're all like, oh my God, this chick who died 30 minutes into Friday the 13th is a fucking celebrity superstar. And it's just, I don't know. It's almost insulting. Am I going on a rant here? Am I going too far?
Kinda, but
maybe I feel like I am.
But I'm going with you, and I'm marching down the streets and saying, "Let my people go." That's also from a Disney movie. Anyway, the Moses movie. Anyway, I don't want people to get all offended, but the thing is, yeah, I agree. I think that you fall in love with a particular character, and then you carry the torch for too long. And then it's like, well, look, there's no reason why they need to be in the actual, they don't need to be in the movie. And then people are like, well, why the fuck not? They were important to the whole integral part. I'm like, why do you say that? Like, if Mike and I were in a movie and we had really memorable characters and people came up to us like, hey, man, I loved you guys' this character. I wish you guys were in more shit. It's like, we got fucking brutally murdered. We're not going to come back. But that's also my argument can go to Matthew Lillard, who I love. You're dead. In Scream, you're fucking dead.
Nah, he can still be alive.
Nah, bro.
And that guy's a fucking star. All right, I'm not talking about the Matthew Lillard.
No, but I'm saying Matthew Lillard is one of those guys in Scream. You're fucking dead. You had a giant tube TV that's probably 400 pounds
still
dropped on your fucking face.
Totally made it.
Anyway, okay. But anyway,
and again, what I'm talking, it's not these people. I constantly see articles like that, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh my God, horror fans, get ready to lose your fucking mind." And it's like,
I feel like they're written by people that don't really watch horror.
Or yeah, like it's cool. Like I have no problem with these people getting these props, but some people they take it a little too far, and it's almost insulting as a horror fan because it's like, you guys, actually we don't care. Well, actually, I don't want to see Corey Feldman. Like he played a kid in a fucking Friday movie. That was cool.
But you made a good point.
I don't want to see a movie about him.
But you made a good point. Like in a fan film, it works.
Fan film, sure.
Yeah, I think that's great. But
yeah.
it kind of goes back to, and again, I know that she wasn't given a fair shake at all, and I agree with that 100%. But it goes back to the Danielle Harris argument. The thing about what you got to look at is Danielle Harris was in 4 and 5, like as Danielle Harris,
and she was a star of that fucking movie.
And she was great.
Well, next to Loomis,
she was awesome. Yes, she was amazing. Danielle Harris was rocking the shit out of it. But when you get to 6, the character of Jamie Lloyd died. Now, whether or not you want to believe that or not, the proof is in the pudding and not Bill Cosby. It didn't get spiked. She's dead. That character is dead.
Well, if they did H2O it though,
Well, yeah, but I know, but that's
Friday's never done that.
Well, here's the thing: if you're gonna go and do that, with Halloween 2018, Halloween 2018 is trying to reboot the whole thing anyway.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Jamie would have already been admitted in the new film or in the new timeline by Laurie that she had a daughter, which would have been a great twist for sure, that she had a daughter outside of marriage or something that she hadn't spoken to. Like even just a tiny little, soundbite.
Yeah.
That she was like, hey, by the way, I did have like when she was having the interview with the 2 journalists and she's like, I did have a daughter outside of wedlock. But I haven't seen her in a long time. I think I named her Jamie.
And Danielle Harris, she was just in a Quentin Tarantino movie.
But
I mean, like, she's a working fucking actress.
Right. It's the same argument, though. It's like, that character's dead.
Yeah.
Like, it depends on... But maybe Halloween's... Well, maybe... Because Corey Feldman could... He could also say... Like, there's so many... Well, no, actually, Friday the 13th has one timeline.
Right. Well, except for the reboot, yeah.
Well, other than the reboot. But it has one consistent timeline.
Right.
Halloween has multiple timelines.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird, but yeah.
Either way, it's no from us, dog. Gary Callow says, heard so much BS about Batman, it's funny. Now, first it's Robert refuses to work out, and then it's Matt wants rid of Robert, and then Robert bangs Zoe, and then the movie's terrible, and now Matt choking chicken on set. I didn't hear that Matt was jerking off on set, but if he was seeing Chloe and Robert banging on the...
I'd jerk off to it. Yeah.
Who wouldn't?
And I'd take pictures, but it would never leak on the internet. But look, I don't know what's going on with the Batman with Warner Brothers. That I did hear that. I heard that the executives watched it. They thought it was fucking terrible. And then I also heard that the budget is inflating. Somebody said that it was going to be the most expensive movie in history at this point. Like they had already gone through $400 fucking million, and the executives were pissed because it didn't look good, it didn't sound good, or it wasn't acted well, or whatever the fuck is. But I feel like some of this is just smoke, dude. I feel like it's smoke.
Too many rumors.
Yeah,
like
I don't know. Look,
it's just one guy being like, dude, what do you want me to say next?
I know
what do you want me to say next? I'm gonna call TMZ. What do you want me to say next?
Trust me, bro.
All right,
Trust me,
I'll
bro.
fucking say it. You don't think I'll say it? I'll fucking say it. I'll say Matt Reeves is jerking off on set. You want me to say it?
Yeah,
I'll fucking do it.
Say it.
Give me the phone.
Say it.
Give me the phone.
Robert Sega. Robert Pattinson is one of those guys. There was a lot of hate for him when he took the role. I think he's going to be a good Batman, dude. I really do. I know that there's a lot of people out there that don't like the idea that Sparkly Boy from Twilight Zone is going to do it. Or Twilight, I should say. But the thing is, he's actually a good actor. If you've watched him in other films and stuff like that, he's actually a very accomplished actor. He was doing that shit for money, which we all would do. Look, you're going to suck a dick for $1 million if they tell you to suck a dick. So he did that. I feel like this is almost like a smear campaign against Robert Pattinson. Because they're like, oh, we're going to make Robert Pattinson look as shitty as we can. There was the same shit that was going on with Ben Affleck. The same shit that when Ben Affleck was cast, everybody lost their fucking mind.
Dude, I think it's just some guy who works on the set who's talking like, we got to get this covered, or one of those outlets, and he's like, we fucking tell him next. There's too many stories for them all to be true.
Yeah.
Unless this movie comes out and it's like Batman and Robin, then they'll be like, oh shit, dude, I think all those stories were fucking true.
Yeah, but there's no way. I mean, based on the trailer alone, we already know that they're going to go for a 7 type of
and the trailer
deal.
Looks
and actually,
badass.
the other rumor that I do believe that came out that said that in this film, Batman loses. Yeah. I'm like, I could see them doing that. Since this is an alternate version of Batman that's not connected to the DCEU like Joker, they can go out on a limb and really make it fucked up. Like, maybe Batman sacrifices his life to take down the villain. And I'm like...
I'd like that.
I know, but I want more of those stories. I want one of those one-offs. But yeah, I feel like this is just hate for Robert Pattinson, man. Like, and again, I'm not a Robert Pattinson, like, I'm going to go... march the flag for you and cuddle your nuts.
I don't believe these rumors at all, but I maintain the choice to change my opinion when the movie comes out.
Well, I don't think
the movie comes out and it's dog shit, which I don't think it will be.
Yeah.
I think it'll be great. That will be really funny. The Spiral Sky Project. Why do you gotta have names that are hard to say? The Spiral Sky Project says, I saw what you did with that banana, Mike.
That sounds like a fucking NASA project that was put in the Black Ops.
Hey man, I ain't falling for no
Sky
banana and no
Project.
tailpipe.
Like the Spiral Sky Project sounds like they sent a beam to Mars and they found out that alien life lives there and they're gonna attack us.
Sounds like a VOD sci-fi movie. Michael Travis said, I met Kane Hodder, Tom Savini, Shelley from Friday the 13th. There's a lot of people in there. Harry Manfredi at a strip club. I literally stood by Kane Hodder tipping strippers.
That's the kind of guy I like. I like that guy.
That's the point. When we do the conventions that we do, and you go to the VIP parties and you hang out with these people, they're just regular people.
Yeah, dude.
That and like Kane Hodder is different because that guy fucking went through a bunch of shit.
Man.
Like he's gone through. He's one of the greatest.
That guy deserves all the praise.
Right. Like he's not one of the greatest actors of all time, but he's one of the greatest stuntmen of all time. So like his thing is a little bit different. But with some of these people, like you're hanging out with them at these conventions, you're like, that guy's just like all of you guys. And that guy, and I hate to fucking say it. I hate to say it. Tony Moran went about it the entire wrong way because the way to go about it is to be like, I cannot believe that these people give a shit about what I did. How lucky am I that these people care?
Honored.
I'm so lucky. This is amazing. The horror community is awesome and I'm going to embrace it. What some of these people do, though, is they do what Tony Moran did, and they sit back and they go, why do these fucking people give a shit? That was a movie. It was stupid. I was in it for 5 minutes. And, like, that's where, like, the hero praise gets fucking weird, right? But you had it right, man. These people are just cool, everyday people, and 90% of them are fucking awesome.
Well,
you know?
we went to, Mike and I went to a VIP party one time at Scarefest before the Gay Nude Art Show that occurred at 11:30 p.m., we did see it.
That's not a joke.
Almost a gay nude art show. There was no raping involved, but there was a gay nude art show.
A lot of assless chaps.
I didn't
right
love
in
it,
your
but
face.
it was kind of like, hey, this is different. It's like I stumbled on a bonus level.
I had a great time.
Yeah, but we saw not only Kane Hodder come in, but the guy that played the original Leatherface came in, and they're just regular dudes, man. I said, hey, what's up? The guy that played Leatherface, he's like, what's going on, man? And they went down, they went to a table and they sat and they ordered drinks. They were just chilling out. But yeah, I appreciate those kind of guys, man, because you know what? First off, Kane Hodder has more claim to fame than Tony Shithole Moran ever did. Like, he actually played Jason throughout the whole fucking thing and got set on fire after he almost died from being set on fire.
That guy bled for his fame.
Yeah, so, I mean, fuck Tony Moran for even thinking that he's in the same league.
I'm cool with all the hero worship for Kane Hodder, because that guy...
Kane Hodder gets... Yeah, he deserves all of it. But fuck Tony Moran for even being in that... or trying to put himself in that category. Literally, you have a guy like Kane Hodder who got set on fire, almost died, lost a shit ton of fucking blood, multiple layers of skin, and then goes back, and the first movie he does, one of the first movies he does, is Friday the 13th, part 6, the first time he plays Jason, the New Blood, and then gets set on fire. And he's like, yeah, it's good. It's like, God damn. I was like, man, I don't even know how you walk around with the giant fucking elephantitis bowls that you just swing constantly. Because that guy's a badass dude, yeah.
Got another one from your guy, King of Evil Ganondorf Dragmeyer. I mean, it's going to get harder to say that the more I drink.
King of Evil Ganondorf Dragmeyer says, oh yeah, I just remembered something.
Yeah.
This is real.
Yeah.
Talia, baby. Oh yeah, I just remembered something. This is real life. Oh my God. King of Evil, what are you doing? Oh yeah, I just remembered something. This is real life, by the way. I once got possessed by Satan.
Why are you British
and
now? I lived the craziest thing that has ever happened to me, you guys.
Because what I'm trying to talk about, and you're trying to interrupt me with your tea and crumpets bullshit, is the King of Evil Ganondorf is actually British. Oh yeah, I just remembered something. This is real life. I once got possessed by Satan and lived. What's the craziest thing that has ever happened to you guys? You guys just threw, I'll ask before I go.
I shit my pants in 6th grade. We don't need to talk about
the craziest thing? Oh yeah, I was married and she cheated on everybody in the neighborhood.
Yeah, that happened to you twice. Only once you weren't married. The first one, I feel like it was a crazier story.
Yeah, I felt like I had rolled, like I had just rolled the dice of life wrong.
Yeah.
It happened over and over again, but yeah, that probably be the craziest.
So it's like when you almost get in a really bad wreck and you're like, "Oh fuck, I could have died." Hey, but I skipped that one. But then 10 minutes later, you actually get in a bad wreck.
It's like that guy was like, "Hey, you should play slot machines," and then you lose your fucking house. Yeah. And you're like, "I should never have done that."
Let me tell you guys a quick story, real quick. There is a place you can go to gamble here in Kentucky because they don't allow gambling, but because the horse race tracks, they have one spot called the Red Mile where you can go gamble at slut machines.
Oh, you win sluts.
It is the creepiest place ever. It's a big, huge, nice place, but everyone that's in there has a fucking limp, and they're all wearing Hawaiian t-shirts and limping around.
They're a retired mob.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
They're a retired mafia.
Weird. We went in there, we're like, okay, we're gonna spend $100 and that's it or whatever. But we go in. There's a smoking room where you can go gamble and you can smoke at the same time.
I like that.
But as you go on through the night, the people get drunker and drunker and drunker. We only went once. Yeah, we only went once, but it was so funny, dude. We go back. First off, I'm at the bar. I'm ordering my drink, and some guy with a limp, because they all have fucking limps. I don't know what it is about gamblers.
Did he have a parrot on his shoulder?
Fucking limps. It's another wasted to get in Margaritaville. Walks up to the counter, and I'm like, I'll have a whiskey and Coke. And the guy's like, I'm going to pay for that. And I was like, why? And he was like, I'm just gonna pay for it. I was like,
he could be a good
Samaritan. I was like, I appreciate it. I was like, is that like a thing you do? Because by the way, like, I appreciate it if you are. That's cool, but I'm not gay. Just so you know. I was like, is that just a thing you do to give yourself good luck? And he was like, exactly. That's what I do. He's like, I buy somebody a drink, and then I feel like that earns me good luck. And I was like, I totally respect that. I would have also respected if you were gay. Just so you know, I'm not.
I don't think anybody's like,
you're barking up the wrong tree, but I'm cool with it. I'll help you get laid because I support that. But anyways, we go through and we're going through there, and like, the more and more there, more and more people get drunk, and some guy comes out and he's got a fucking limp, and he opens the door to the smoking section. And he goes, "Hey," he's like, "I know you. You was here yesterday, wasn't
it Captain D?"
He's like, "You was here yesterday, wasn't you?" And I was like, "No, man, this is my first time here." He's like, "Fuck it." He's like, "Mazel tov." And I was like, that guy just fucking mazel toffed me. Like, I've never been mazel tov.
I want to be.
I was pumped about it. I was like, Katie, hit that machine right now because we're gonna win. Because that guy just fucking mazel toffed me.
You got to.
We didn't, but that's another story.
Yeah, the only time I did get hit on by a gay guy one time outside of karaoke bar, but he was actually gay.
Yeah,
but I was being nice. You know, I didn't know he was gay because I don't know. I mean, you know, you be what you want to be, dog. But he bought me a drink at karaoke, and then he was like, "You want to go outside and smoke?" I'm like, "Sure." Yeah. I just thought it was a nice guy. He was a nice, fucking, super awesome guy. We were smoking, and he was like, "So anyway, like later on, can I get your number or something?" He's like,
Was this before or after you sucked his dick?
This was before.
Okay.
But anyway, I mean, there's nothing wrong with sucking dick, Mike. I mean, I don't know. You should.
I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. Anyway, I just asked when he asked you if you did.
But I mean, you're the one. Anyway, my point being,
it's a question of like, manners.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, so I didn't suck his dick, but my point being is we went outside, we were smoking cigarettes. Yeah, it was later on, maybe through the week. But yeah, he was a really nice guy. Well, you ruined I can't remember what the fuck I was going to say now. So I'll tell you guys that story. Full? Yeah, it's full of cum from your dad. Look, this guy likes to have old ladies give him hickeys. Okay?
You don't want to get my dad had. He's always disappointed, so I would hate to be the one.
I would imagine. I can see his face. Okay. I'll tell you guys the story. No, I totally forgot it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to tell it the next. I don't remember what it was, but I'm sure it wasn't uneventful.
Then he came. Brandon Michael, thank you, buddy. He says, "Sup, dudes? Watching you guys at my new job. Great work.
Maybe
Hey.
you should do your fucking job.
Yeah, get off the fucking internet.
What are you doing?
Brandon? Jesus
I bet
Christ.
he's
You
like,
got-
you know what? He's a security guard at NASA, and we're being invaded right now by aliens.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Brandon. Fuck.
Fucking.
You get your ass out there and you find that goddamn dog.
Brandon is gonna. You know what? You're gonna have your name is gonna be like fucking Brandon. Like we're gonna be
Brandon
rolled over
again,
by
dude.
Martians, and their balls are gonna be dangling in our
Goddamn
face. And like
Brandon.
fucking Brandon, man.
Jake Grasso says, "We need a Busta Halloween 2 greatest film ever. We need
What?
What the?
I don't
You
know
shut
what
your
you
fucking.
mean.
Hey, shut your fucking mouth. Shut your fucking mouth.
We need a
He
Busta.
wants Busta back in Halloween. He's a fucking liar.
Why don't you ask everybody just not to get over coronavirus?
Ask about me?
Hey, he's like,
Ask about me.
I think we need to have coronavirus continue.
Jonathan Mann says, "Time for a Jim Carrey quote off 1, 2, 3, go. Salt peanuts, salt peanuts."
I wasn't aware the Wachiti was biters. I don't know.
A pedantic bastard. On the spot, you fail.
No, I know what they are.
You fooled.
I don't want to do this. You know what? If there was a category of stupid for 300, Alex, I would take that because that's stupid. You should ask us when we're sober.
It's the claw. Anyways, yeah. No, we do that a lot, but you just got put on the spot there, and you really folded.
Well, I don't like when people tell me what to do. I'll do what the fuck I want.
Hey, you're a fucking.
I'll do what I want to do.
You do what the fuck they tell you.
No, I won't.
That's what you'll do.
I won't do it.
You'll fucking
I won't
do it, and you'll
Suck
like it.
my white ass ball.
Dante Terrell says, "Any Revenge of the Action movie in the future? Would love to see Big Trouble in Little China, Escape from New York.
Oh my
and The
God,
Last
dude.
Dragon."
I've seen Revenge of the Action movie. Okay, here's the thing. And thank you so much for your super chat. The thing about Revenge of the Action movie, we've compartmentalized that into the channel. So we still do action flicks. We still do action movie reviews.
Yeah, we just sucked it up.
The thing about the Revenge of the Action movie channel that we tried to do long ago, in many moons ago, it just didn't work out. As far as like, you know, it takes a lot of time and effort to put those things together. So we were like, hey, it'd be better if we just rolled it in till we watched a movie. But it's still around. We'll definitely do those films, but there is no more Revenge of the Action movie.
Our action movie side is going to come out of our assholes, whether we like it or not. But I appreciate the love for that because a lot of work went into those 3 videos.
For real. I mean, were you guys not around for that testosterone-driven argument a couple of weeks ago? Like, obviously.
I do appreciate the love for Dante, and thank you for the generous super chat, my friend. We really appreciate that.
By the way, let's give it up to 302 viewers.
Hey, we're over 300 mark of this piece of shit.
On Wednesday.
I don't know
On
why.
Wednesday.
I don't know why, but we are. Hey, let's do an unboxing real quick. We'll do one of the. We got 2 unboxings to do. We got a big unboxing. And we got a little unboxing. We'll do a little unboxing, and then we'll take a break. And when we come back, we're gonna do the big unboxing. And from Nick Antonelli,
Okay.
who does some cool shit. He's
hope
a
he-
fucking artist.
Did he send us a butter biscuit
Yeah,
pizza?
my own fucking soul. Hot
Okay.
buttermilk biscuits. And then we're gonna review Loki, which just came out on Disney Plus. But hang out for that. This package was a package that we were supposed to open the other day, and we fucked up. It's from Anthony Stamps.
Oh, okay.
Anthony Stamps.
Did he send us stamps?
Yes, he did.
Let me have that. Okay. By the way, I really appreciate the fact. Oh, he did staple them, and I ripped it off, but it's okay. I do appreciate the fact that it's all in. It's in regular type. It's not in. I'm gonna read it like that. Don't. Okay, dear Mike and Jay. First off, I just want to say I love your fucking faces. Secondly, I wanted
like
you
your
to.
mouth.
First off, why does everybody say they love our fucking faces? Can't you
That's
just
what
say
we
they love us? Anyway. I'm gonna be all rude about it. Secondly, I wanted you to know that I've recently started getting into writing and storytelling, so I wanted to send you guys some of my work.
It's a terrible business. You should get out of it right now.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Is this from Corey Feldman? No. Unfortunately, the computer that I wrote all my work on malfunctioned, and I lost all my work. Instead, I decided to write down shortened versions of 2 fan films for you guys. Would love to hear your thoughts on them someday. Sincerely, Anthony S. Also,
Anthony.
I sent you both individual packages. It would be best to open Mike's first.
We opened one of them already, so
The dildo will definitely be dripping, and Mike's mouth, it looks watery. No, the fan scripts. Okay, so I guess we keep. Okay, the fan.
Well, hang on. The fan scripts. So we won't do the fan scripts during the live stream because they're really long,
yeah.
and there's a whole nother. I noticed this too. So there's He said,
Okay,
but
yeah.
we will read them and we will send you an email about our thoughts on them for sure,
sure,
man.
for sure,
And
for
thanks
sure.
for sending them to us.
I really, yeah, it's awesome, man. Look, by the way, we're just gonna point that out.
I'm gay.
Yeah, loving the dick since 1975.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, you guys, some of you guys make some awesome fan films and fan flicks, but there's so many of you that do it. Literally, the whole channel would be us just reviewing fan films.
Yeah.
Like we get a lot of those, but we will definitely look at yours and we appreciate you, but just can't do it right now. Like, we got a lot on our plates.
But we'll email you, man. But I think that the first package was for me, if I remember correctly.
We'll blog you, dog. We'll blog you.
That's what someone said to us. I'll blurb you. I'll blurb you.
Blurb. I was like, what the fuck is a blurb?
So I'm gonna assume based on looking at this that this is for you. Because one package was for me, one was for you. I'm gonna assume that this one was for you.
Oh, so you got okay.
And I delivered to you. Hey, this is for me, dude.
No, it's not.
No, I
It's
bought.
from Anthony.
No, Anthony asked me, and
No, he didn't.
No, he asked me, and
You're
I
full
said,
of shit.
"Hey, get him this, this, and this," and then I sent him money for it, and I said, "Hey, Anthony, these are for me to Jay."
Show me the receipts.
Yeah, these are for me, dude.
Okay.
Anthony didn't know what to get you, but
Okay.
I bought these.
Is
for
this
you.
because I'll keep the secret away that you sucked a lot of old man dick?
So what?
Well, I'm just saying.
So what? There's nothing wrong with that. That I lightly kissed a statue.
You kissed a
on
statue of
that-
Christ,
yeah.
and you donate it to the
St.
body of
Jude's.
Christ, and that made
And
you a
that's
Christian.
what I did.
That's what you
this
did.
is. I was joking. This is all from Anthony.
That's
to
what I
Jay.
mean. That's what I mean. So I don't know what this is. Is this what is this? Does it light up? His daughter came in.
I'm a terrible father.
Talking. First off, I didn't.
That's your
I
fault.
didn't know.
No, it's your fault.
I didn't. How was I
Well, it's your
aware?
fault.
I just want you guys to know that you were reading the dildo comment when she walked into the kitchen.
Hey, you don't have to repeat it. All right, earmuffs, Jake. All right, it's not a party. You don't have to say it out loud again, so she
first-
can hear it a second time, and then really
First
memorize
off, he
the
wasn't
words.
saying that word. He said Bildo,
Yeah, Memphis,
which is the
we were
new
talking
Sesame
about
Street character
Barney,
that's going to be on tomorrow.
there's not-
Bildo, the
Forget
guy that makes
everything.
buildings.
I'll give you
Fun.
$20 if you'll just forget the past 20 minutes. I'll give you $20.
I'll give you $40.
Please go to your room and turn on the TV very loud. I'm not a bad person.
We're pieces of poopy. Okay, we.
Jay is.
I didn't do nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was you, dude.
I said
no,
Bildo.
It was 100% you.
I said Bildo, the magical creature from
Uncle
Sesame
Jay
Street.
has problems.
Why is
Your dad's totally cool.
dad sucked a lot of dick? Anyway, I got this. Is this like I don't know what this is, a dice or is it a light up thing?
It's let me see it. I'm kind
That's
of
pretty cool.
mortified at the moment, so I'm having a hard time thinking straight.
Hold on, no. Look, first off, Anthony's
what?
right there. Thank you. He said that box is actually for both you and Jay. There's a third box that's just for Jay.
Oh, we didn't open that one yet, Anthony?
No.
Thanks. By the way, this is for me, not Anthony. Just so you guys know. But it's for you.
God.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Why don't
I'm
you
kidding.
just get all mean about
There's
it?
no batteries in this, but it's like an it dice.
Ooh, dude, I'm gonna give you this.
It's like a dice.
That's
It
not-
won't light up, Anthony. What the hell?
That looks cool though, man. I think
Whatever
it's
it
supposed
is, I feel like it's really cool. Oh, it's a clock, dude. It's a clock.
Oh.
It's a clock.
So you can always know when you're gonna float down here. Hey, dude, this is for you. I'm gonna give this to you, okay? Because I feel like you should have this. Look at this, dude. It's a wallet.
That's pretty smooth.
Halloween 2 wallet.
That's pretty smooth.
Okay,
That's a smooth looking
okay.
wallet. I like it.
I do like the fact that you used 2 butcher knives, but they didn't use the scalpel bullshit that he used.
Yeah, you guys got to listen to the leather open on the wallet, though. Okay.
It sounds like ASMR.
Listen. Did you guys hear that? Listen. And then it says Halloween 2 inside of it. That is dope as hell, man. That's dope as hell. Hey, Jay, ask me for my ID.
No, wait, what?
Come on, ask
okay,
me.
wait. I'm gonna
I'll give it to you.
Do
but
it ASMR.
First, ask me for
Do
my ID.
ASMR
Just
first.
ask me for my ID,
Hold
and I
on.
will.
Hey, bitch, you fuck.
Here's my ID.
I'm gonna shove this so far up your asshole, you're gonna taste cow. You just ruined the thing.
All right, what are we gonna do?
No, I don't want to do it.
I'm lightheaded.
Here, hold it. I'm gonna do ASMR with you. Ready? Okay, Mike. I know that you're not old enough to get in here in this bar. I need to see some ID. Fuck, dude.
What happened?
You're
asked
being
for
an
it.
asshole.
You
fucking
asked-
5,000.
You asked for
You
it.
fuck. What are you? A goddamn alpha beta from fucking Revenge of the Nerds?
What is that,
bro?
alpha beta? You asked for my ID, and I gave it to you.
You hit it in my eyeball.
All right, give it to me. I'll do it right.
No, I don't want to
I'll
do it
it
anymore.
right.
We're done.
Ask for my
Okay.
ID.
No.
Ask for my ID.
Nope. So we've also
Hey, can I have
got.
your ID? There's my ID. Look,
There's gonna be a
was that
fucking
what you
5
wanted?
fucking knuckle pit fist, and it's gonna be fun for you. Anyway, that is badass. And then we've also got some. That's badass too.
Oh, that is really cool.
I've seen some these Funko Pops before. So we've got the Jack Torrance and Freddy Krueger Funko Pops. Damn, that says number 2? That's weird though. That's actually like a darker
number.
gray. Well, it's a darker gray, so I wonder if that's a legit number 1 or 2.
That's it. Yeah, check this out, you guys. It's all yellow looking in here because of the live stream video feed, but that's cool as shit, man. Thank you, Anthony. That's badass. And the shining one has like blood on it.
This one looks fucking great. Look at the Jack Torrance one.
Yeah, and if you could see like the blood on the package, and it says Red Rum on the side of it, you can't see that, but that's fucking cool, man.
Yeah, that's badass too.
Those are dope as hell. Those are cool. 2 of the coolest Fun Pops I've ever seen in my life. That's badass.
I like
Thanks,
the Jack
Anthony.
Torrance one the best. I think the Jack Torrance one, because you don't see many. It's weird. Like you see all sorts of figurines from Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, all that kind of shit. But you don't ever see anything from The Shining. Like I mean, NECA should maybe NECA did release.
I would
Jack
love
Torrance.
a Jack Torrance with
Dude,
the
or like even
NECA.
like if you could release the jacket that he wore for like winter.
Yeah, that would be fucking cool.
I like
dude.
that
That
shit.
would be really fucking cool, man. Hey, thank you, Anthony. Thanks for the awesome box. Thanks for your box.
I
dude.
like that box. I explored
for
it
your
and
box.
it was found wanting.
We liked your box,
but it wasn't.
Anthony.
It was good.
Appreciate it, man. That's fucking cool as shit. And apparently there's a third one too that's yet to come. So you guys are too good to us, man. Oh, that's the big one. We got to save that one for after the break because that's a big fucking box.
So that's probably the one he sent.
Yeah. Well, no, that's not from him. That's from someone else.
Amistol54 says Red Rum. You should have some, as long as you're old enough.
Yeah. He's like, I'm 15, and Jay told me from we watched the movie I could drink red rum.
By the way, if you guys aren't, we really enjoy hanging out with all you guys. If you guys aren't subscribed or a part of the Patreon, we do have a Patreon only live stream that we do once a month. And we do a lot of crazy ass shit.
Shit gets weird.
And we have
we sing songs.
We do this one thing where
do a beer chug?
as long as you're of age, you get invited to a beer chug, and we let you come on camera, and we all fucking do it together, and it's a really fun time.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome if some of you guys would go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Like, it's good time, guys. I'm telling you, it's a good fucking weird
fucking
time.
party, buddy.
For show.
It's a fucking party. Thank you, Anthony Stamps. That was an awesome pack. That was fucking dope as shit, man. King of Evil Ganner of Dragmire says, I'm actually Scottish.
I can't do a Scottish
I'm actually Scottish. You want to come in here? You want to eat my chalupa?
It sounds like a really drunk guy at Taco Bell. You're trying to order
William Wallace.
I want some bloody mashed potatoes.
I want some fucking potatoes.
Oh yeah, all I can do is like, we'll Scotsman, we'll fly our flags.
I want a grilled stuff burrito.
By the way, we did talk to a Scotsman one time. We did a collab with them, and we mentioned William Wallace, and they were like, we fucking hate him. Remember?
Yeah, I do remember that.
That was awkward. That was an awkward convo because it's like, oh, we thought that
we love Mel Gibson around here.
it's great. William Wallace
know
was awesome.
Mel
Like,
Gibson
no,
definitely
actually, they don't
did
really
that
like William
shit.
Wallace. Like what?
So, that is weird. This is here. Thank you.
Why don't you
Appreciate
drink
that.
potatoes.
You don't like potatoes? I hope that what we said wasn't offensive just now, but I feel like it might.
I don't think it was.
Dan of Flora says, "Who would win in a fight, Mike's dad or Jay's dad? Be honest."
Like my real dad or my granddad?
Let's go. Let's go. Your real dad. I don't. That'd
It's
be
your dad. No, your dad would probably win. My dad's got a gimped ass shoulders. Like, it's not
My
gonna
dad's
work.
a lot older though, so that'd actually be a pretty good fight.
Well, I mean, first off, my dad claims that he's a blood belt Shidoshi, which doesn't exist in the world. I don't know. I think it would be like.
It'd be a good fight though. I'd watch it. My dad's like 6'2" though.
I think my dad would be hit so
My dad's a
hard
big
that
dude.
he would just rely on the pain pills and the shit that he's already taken. I don't like that question.
Wow,
but
that was.
it got dark.
Hey, who's your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Leonardo.
We'll be right back, guys. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to get naked and whatever keeps you guys hanging out and not leaving the chat. We're going to do another.
We got
unboxing,
302 viewers, guys.
Woo!
Don't leave.
and then we're going to unbox this. This box is going to be crazy.
You know we're gonna
have heard
I
how
already
crazy
know.
this box is going to be.
We're gonna lose like 30 fucking percent of our.
Yeah, no,
audience.
like 80 of you guys
Stop!
will leave.
Stop!
You'll
Don't
leave.
leave.
You'll go live
Enjoy
your
everybody
fucking
in here,
lives.
okay?
You'll go live your lives. Like we're not more important than your.
So
fucking
what that you have a
lives.
girlfriend that looks like Carmen Electra that's like tickling your balls right now?
Right?
Oh, fuck it.
Rub some animal crackers across her belly,
God.
like Ben Affleck in Armageddon.
Yeah, exactly. You're
All
gonna
right.
have
While you watch the stream.
Todd Theobald says, Jay, you're not Japanese.
Yeah, don't go.
Well, no, I'm not.
Wait, don't go. Wait.
You did not
Wait, no,
flinch.
don't
You
go.
have fighting spirit. Sometimes my dad would act like that. He's like, you did not flinch. You have fighting spirit. It's like, Dad, you're not Japanese.
Now-
Stop acting.
Get me a beer from the garage.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, we'll be right back. And not only do we have a crazy unboxing that we're getting ready to do, but we're also
I
going
like
to
Iron
review
Wolf.
Loki.
I'll come back. Thank you, Iron Wolf.
Thanks. Yeah.
I like his tenacity.
Everyone who stays around gets an ice cream sandwich.
No, we lost two. That's it.
We lost 5 people already just fucking talking about it.
Dude.
Shit. Fuck.
We need to
Fart.
We need to put like a
Fuck.
We need to hire a girl from a
Shit. 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 Fuck.
Shit.
I remember as I pulled into that office, this like Jeep, like open air Jeep drove by on Sunset. And in that Jeep was Jamie Lee Curtis.
Holy shit.
No shit.
I'm not kidding.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So maybe there was some, like
Like celestial sign that it was meant to be.
I was like,
Yeah.
"What's
Yeah.
going
Serendipity.
on?" She literally, and I remember she had dark sunglasses, but it was her. She
That's
was in
amazing.
somebody else. Maybe it was Christopher Guest. I don't know.
You're like, is she going to be in the meeting? Because you didn't tell me
Oh
she was
my
gonna
God.
be
I
in
was
the
like, is she coming?
meeting. Yeah.
So it was really weird. I don't think I've ever told that part of the story. That she was like, she just happened to like pass by. It's like
That's
such
wild.
a Hollywood thing.
That's
like,
crazy.
Sunset Boulevard. There's Jamie Lee Curtis. So I found my way to the parking lot. Lo and behold, she wasn't at the meeting. Anyway, so I made my way in, and there was Mustafa. I met Ramsey, who was really nice to me, and very, kind of like, I don't know, a little rough around the edges, but he liked me. I could tell like he thought like what I had written was really good, and he really wanted to make an impression on Akkad.
Mm-hmm.
So I walked in, and I remember him behind that desk with the pipe and the, like
Yes.
the Godfather that he was.
That's
and-
exactly how I imagine that, by the way. Not to cut you off, but I every single time I hear one of these stories, I just think about me sitting there sweating in front of a gigantic desk with him back there smoking his pipe,
That's exactly what it was.
Like Harrison
That's
Ford in
awesome.
Anchorman.
Yeah.
Like Anchorman too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had probably like the sweat stains under my pits, I was terrified. So, I was like, here we go, like trying to get the words out, and I remember handing him my little Bible, and I had like kind of designed a graphic that said Halloween 666, and then I took the A out of the Halloween and made the thorn that had been in 5.
Yeah.
Another thing that I did in part of my research is that because that the mysterious figure at the end and the man in black, or in those days we called him the mysterious stranger. I don't know where Man in Black came from, but that character was such an enigma, and so like thrown into that film. And I quickly learned that nobody involved in 5 knew who that character was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Including Akkad, including the director, the writer. Nobody had any idea. They just kind of put it in there as kind of like a bit of a red herring, or something to kind of bait the audience into coming back for another one.
Yeah.
And nobody had a single iota of an idea of what this character was or who this character was. So I knew that was going to be left up to me. So I had some ideas, but what I had done was, because I had, it was that rune that was on the guy's wrist in 5, and I was like, what the hell is this thing? And it wasn't like in those days I could go and Google and look for it. There was nothing
Right.
like that. So I went to a place in LA called the Bodhi Tree Bookstore. It was like this very like new agey bookstore that closed a few years ago, but it was a great place to hang out and just find like shit. But anyway, so I had sketched the rune of the thorn, and I'd shown it, I think, to one of the the workers there, to one of the experts, and she pointed me to this book called Rune Magic by Donald Tyson. I still have it. And I learned what the thorn was. So I used all of that research, all of that lore, mythology, and I put it into this Bible. Anyway, so there I am sitting at the desk. I put it on Akkad's desk. He's like, thank you. And I walked in with it. It was the end of the meeting.
Oh,
Oh,
you didn't
damn.
you didn't like you didn't get to pitch it or tell him what it was or anything?
Oh,
Oh man. Because it sounds like you'd wrote in like a Lord of the Rings, J.R.R. Tolkien kind of
oh my
thing.
God. Yeah.
And you slapped it down like a never-ending story, like this
Yes.
big giant book. And he's like, all
Right.
right, well, thanks. We'll see you later.
Thanks. Yeah.
It's like,
And
damn.
I mean,
was that the
I
Bill
remember-
guy or what?
And he kind of like laughed at me a little bit, and I was like, "Oh my god, he hates me," like
Yeah.
he's just. I think he was so amused, like this kid who comes in here and like, who are you?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that was that, and I had built this up in my mind so much, like, oh my god, this is like the greatest moment of my life, and then that was it. Nope. And he was very nice to me, but I just think he was amused by the fact that I, was this kid who walked in there and had all of, just was nervous and didn't know what to say. And I tried my best to kind of talk about the films and how much I love them and all of that. And I remember him like shooting looks at Ramsey, like, who's this?
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh, fuck. So I remember walking out of that meeting. Jamie Lee Curtis was nowhere to be found when I left. And I just remember feeling so deflated at the end.
Like I blew it. I blew my chance.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, man. Like one of the main things I've always wondered, because Halloween 5, the way that it ended, you're right. Like a very like open-ended kind of question, like, or most likely that they just want to get people's asses back in the seats and come see it again, so they introduce the Man in Black or the Mysterious Strangers or whatever. How hard was that for you to pick up the pieces of what they left behind in H5 and do a follow-up like The Curse of Michael Myers, and then also try and attempt to tie in all the other flicks that had gone before it? And how important was that for you to do that?
I mean, as I've said, it was important to me, but I don't think it was very successful the way that we did it, ultimately what ended up on screen. I think that, well, anyway, just to kind of, and I think maybe some of this will answer your questions, but so I went away from this movie being deflated, and 5 years later,
it was 5 years.
Yeah,
oh,
5 years. Yeah,
my phone rang one day, and weirdly enough, I had a day job, and I was, writing, and I was, doing other things and pitching stuff. And like anybody starting their career, you just write and you connect and you just try to, make inroads. Anyhow, my phone rang at my desk, and I worked for a company called the MPAA, the ratings board, the infamous censors of the 1980s. They're not such censors anymore, but back then, it's like that's why all these horror films were cut to ribbons.
Yep.
Because of the craziness of the MPAA censoring. Anyhow, so it's funny when Halloween 6 came through there, they were like, "Oh, pass." They let it through. Good to have friends in high places, but so I just my phone rang, and it was my brother, and he's like, he was staying with me at that time actually, and it's like, just got a phone call at the house that I don't know if it's real, but he said his name is Mustafa Akkad and he wants to talk to you about Halloween.
Damn.
I'm like,
you fucking with me, dude?
What? Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, and you have to remember, like, this was 1994. We had just had this massive earthquake in Los Angeles. We had just gone through riots and Rodney King, and like crazy shit was happening like everywhere. So I think my life was so turbulent living in this city at that time that I think the last thing on my mind was like, oh, they're just going to call me about Halloween. Like it was like far removed from my psyche at that point. But anyway, and I'm thinking, this has got to be bullshit. So he's like, no, he wants you to call him like now, like holy shit. So I call, and like this receptionist answers, and she's like, yep, we've been waiting for your call. Click, doop, boop. And 5 seconds later, he's on the phone, and it's like this. Can you, Mustafa Akkad? You met me in 1989. I'm like, yes, I know.
If you can hear me right now, comment down below. Comment, oh, yeah.
We need to talk we cannot.
Yeah. If you can hear me,
imagine that phone call.
Comment,
Dude, I can
oh,
exactly imagine that.
yeah.
I can
You need
imagine
to
it.
Make sure you
come.
like the video.
You come to my office. We talk about this. I'm like, okay. And I think, maybe 3 days later, 2 or 3 days later, there I was sitting in his now relocated office, and his son Malik was around my age, and was kind of like the office, I don't know, like manager at that time.
So you can hear me
And was in
then.
the meeting, and I
What I'd
remember
like to
Paul
say to
Heyman,
all of
who was
you
the
is
producer of Undone Four.
toasted
in the meeting.
Looked like John
Chalupa.
Goodman sitting there in like his fishing
Yes,
vest, right?
yeah, no, totally.
Have a
Yes,
toasted cheddar.
and I remember the
Chalupa.
the posters were all over the wall,
Yeah.
and that's terrifying enough. And then they had the mask, like they had made a mask for Halloween 6.
Oh shit.
It already molded George Wilbur's face.
Oh
Chicken
man.
nuggets.
It was already sitting
With
there. He goes, "Well, we have this
sauce.
mask, but we have no sauce."
Hot chicken nuggets.
You must help us now.
Sauce.
Oh, it was exactly that. And he's literally like, we have had, and by the way, I had read some trade releases like, oh, this new company Miramax was buying the rights to Halloween, and oh, it's this guy is going to do it, and oh, this guy's going to do it, and Scott.
And we are back. Sorry. Hey, we said it. Like 50 people fucking left.
I knew it.
You pieces of shit who aren't here. I hope you know that I'm
Hey
gonna.
guys, will this bring you back? Look at the front part. Look, do you feel it?
That's cool.
Yeah, it's interesting. Up, down, left, right, left. Now you have invulnerability.
Oh! Whoa. This box has no place to sit. I got no place to.
You got it.
I'm just gonna set it
Put
next
it right
to me.
there. Just put it right there.
Scoot over a little bit,
No,
dick.
we're gonna be right together.
You got room?
No, I don't.
Go! Thank you. We have an unboxing to do here.
God, he's so angry.
Shut up.
He's so angry.
What do we got? Open the letter first. Whoa, that's pretty. It's pretty writing.
Oh yeah.
We watched a movie.
Please don't lie. It reminds me that shit was sent by the Riddler
If you are justice.
from the new Matt Reeves
Oh, look, it
film.
says.
Some more sandwich.
It says, read out loud to the class, Stephen.
Okay.
Stephen. It says, sup, nerds. Hello again. Nathan here. Again, to pretty much just express how awesome you both are, this is the third box that I have sent you both, and the first two were mighty special, may I say.
I liked it. I don't remember.
In the box, you will find some pretty fragile items. No, he's the fucking amazing artist, dude.
Oh,
is
that.
like the
Oh
fuck-
my
yeah.
god.
In the box, you will find some pretty fragile items, so please, no roughness, Jay.
What?
Anyway, I hope
gonna
you
come
both
so hard on him to
enjoy
break
the items in the box, some of which are one of a kind. Other items are just a bunch of randomness. I did, however, package some beer for you to perhaps do a taste test.
Whoa. I don't like you at all.
The beer's from the brewery that I work at.
The brewery
oh,
of
shit.
Oh, well, I hope it's not shit.
Dude, you're such a good artist. I'm surprised you work at a fucking brewery, man. Like, you should be doing art full fucking time. With a good friend, brews, packages cans, and labels himself. Shout out Terry Martin. Anyway, I hope you little rascals enjoy, and whenever you're in New Mexico, please hit up 550 Pizzeria and Brewery in a small town called Aztec. I think we should just fucking go.
Let's go there.
I think we should go there this week. I do want to, however, ask for a small favor. If you both can sign the Wham Monday Morning Brew coffee bag, which you will find in the box. Much love and respect to you both, and keep rocking and rolling. This is your friendly neighborhood artist, Nathan Costello, signing off. Do not get a tattoo of this, Mike. Actually, dude, that's a sick fucking tattoo idea.
That looks nice, though.
That's a sick, I don't know. Yeah, you guys can see it. It's a pumpkin with the Wham on it. I will fucking tattoo that on me. Don't you fucking question
On his
me, Jim.
wiener.
Honestly, that sounds great. And yes, we will sign the bag. By the way, if you guys don't know, we have a coffee.
First off, I need to talk to my agent before we sign anything.
Okay, well, that's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
We don't know.
Uh,
I'm not gonna let you print our signatures on. I'm kidding.
He's really big in the OnlyFans community. He spreads his butthole.
It's
for
huge,
everyone.
man. I mean,
But-
you'd be crazy how many people don't spread their butt cheeks.
Who wouldn't? But no, seriously, we will sign that. And just so you guys know, we do have our own coffee. It's called Wham's Monday Morning Brew. After the stream, I'll put a link down below to it so you guys can get your own. It's actually really tasty shit. It's Guatemalan.
Faux show. Faux show.
Thanks, Nathan. You're fucking awesome, dude. I love his boxes.
His box is real nice and supple.
Oh, this
Whoa!
says, please open carefully. Art by Nathan.
Okay, so. Okay.
Write it or I'll break it off.
Dude, look at my face.
Gary Catlow says, yesterday I saw Funky Pops of John McClane, Hans Gruber, Al Powell, and the guy with the message on his sweater. They look cool. Some of those Funko Pops are dope as shit.
Yeah, man.
Just like the two that we got.
Okay. Woo. Okay, so this is nice.
Sup, gory bits?
I feel like I'm discovering the Declaration of Independence hidden behind the Declaration of Independence.
Declaration of Independence.
okay.
Thanks, Hey Dude
What is-
607.
Hey, it's a blank picture. And this is supposed to be reflective of your life. And when you look inside, it's blank, right?
mean?
But you just look into it long enough and you find your mistakes.
Is it really just a...
Is there something...
There's got to be something going on there. Oh, no. You had it fucking backwards, you stupid idiot.
You know why? It's because...
Ew, God!
It looks like Mike's mom!
You dare!
Bridge my mom
My
3
mother
times.
is a beautiful woman.
3 times! 3 times.
Well, the channel's over, but I just want to appreciate...
Holy shit,
This is scary as fuck. Look at that fucking art, you guys. That's what Nathan Costello can do. That's what Nathan Costello can do for you. Valak. Fucking scary. That's going home with you.
Dude,
that's
I
going
don't
right next to your bedspread.
Look at this.
What is it? Oh, shit, dude. That's awesome.
That right there, despite what I said, Mike and I are friends again because we remember the good times.
Fucking amazing game,
Super
dude.
Nintendo, Turtles in Time, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Part 4. Wow, wow. Kenobi.
Dude, that game was so fucking fun.
That's a frameable situation.
Yes, dude. That is a picture of time. That is a picture of our youth right there. So you got some Valak looking scary as shit. I'm gonna put that next to Jay's bed. He can sleep with it every single night.
Looks like Mac's wife.
That's beautiful though, dude. Hey guys, go check out Nathan Costello's art because seriously, look at this. This is pencil drawn.
Now,
Pencil drawn.
that looks amazing, and I like it a lot. And it's very scary and supernatural and satanic in of itself.
amazing,
But this just screams, "Give me some creatine." Boom.
Ooh, god
That
damn, that's
is
fucking good,
fucking
dude.
artistic, dude.
Holy shit.
I spit on it a little bit.
Dude, Nathan sent us so much cool art. We could literally make a museum out of the badass shit he sends, dude. Look at this.
Whoa.
Look at that fucking
That
pencil
is
drawn
amazing, dude.
Jason, man. It's got the oh my god, dude. Fucking A.
That's when you try to get your license renewed after the lockdown and you lost an eye and gained weight. And they're like, no.
Sure to go
That
in the
looks
background,
amazing,
dude.
dude.
I still have the Exorcist one you sent us hanging in the house, and when people come over, they're like, "Oh, you're fucking weird." I'm like, "It's pretty though, bitch."
Me and Mike ever get the money to do an actual studio, we would love, like, all his artwork's gonna go behind us.
Dude, it's
like,
some of the most pretty shit I've ever seen in my life. That's amazing. Thank you.
And by the way, we know other people have sent us shit, but this shit is fucking like it's like museum quality.
we love everything you guys send us. It's just
I just got high
there's-
because I smelled like
there's certain
it smells like Lowe's wood and magic marker.
there's certain people like our buddy Creepy Duck or whatever. I can't remember his exact name. The art that they do is just it flabbergasts my mind how they're not just fucking raking in millions of dollars, man. And Nathan, you're one of them.
So wow, dude.
Oh,
Okay.
it's a fucking Ouija board, dude. It's our own fucking Ouija board.
Get off.
Oh my god.
What's
That-
it say on the back?
That
The-
is
the
maybe
way-
the coolest thing ever.
Oh, okay. So he did write a message here. He said, Nathan Costello, aka Art by Nathan _91.
After the video, I'll put it down below.
It's the Wham times Ouija. Fuck you. Planchette is not included. Sorry, kiddos.
The thingy that you
Yeah, I
moved.
don't need it. Hope this piece makes it in the background. JK. Love you guys, and as always, I'll keep supporting, and I'll always have that Wham all up inside me.
I said, God
There you go.
damn!
P.S. There's something behind you, fucking bitch.
You scared me, dude.
Nathan, stop
You
it!
fucking scared me. You guys gotta check.
Die, Nathan, die! This is cool as fuck, though. It is really cool.
It's a Wham Ouija board, you guys. Is it Ouija? Ouija? It says you got Jay, Mike. You got the
my
Wham
God,
skulls.
that's
Wham.
so crazy.
Yes, no. Welcome back to We Watched a Movie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 0. Goodbye.
Yeah, the whole thing's there.
That is the coolest shit ever, dude.
Hey, so if it's not Mr. Howdy, it's gonna be Jay or Mike. So we're gonna be implicated in a lot of murders.
Hey, look.
Motherfucker, why did you put? It's supposed to be yes or no. And so who killed my mom? Jay or Mike?
Hell, the yes or no's up here.
Oh, is it okay?
Hey,
is
look,
it?
I say this,
So
and
it's a yes, and then it'll be like boom, boom.
I mean this not disparaging, but in the most appreciative way ever. This is gonna go right above my toilet.
looks
Like,
really
could you
cool,
imagine like that right above your toilet is the perfect place for that to go, or just like fucking right there. Look at that.
I love it, dude. It looks cool as fuck.
it's
If you
sick.
did put it above your toilet though, it'd be like, will I have this turd come out?
Does this stink?
Yes or no, and then it would be like, Jay will call you. It is cool though. I don't like Ouijas. I don't like that shit, but that is fucking cool.
Yeah, I hope that you like put the blood of like a virgin on this or something, so that it can actually
can
be
smell it.
haunted. But not only will it go on the wall, but we'll have to think of a way to put this in a skit, dude. That would be dope as shit.
It is really cool though. I mean, look at the skull. Look at the detail. Look
Yeah,
at,
man.
Look at the skulls, right there.
And it's like hand drawn, fucking one of a kind work, right here.
And I love it's so smooth.
From a guy who I'm pretty fucking sure is gonna be famous or at least fucking rich as shit off his art. Because, dude, your shit's great.
You remember that thing on Dead Man on Campus? It's so smooth. It does feel smooth. I love it. Thank you so much, man.
Dude, that's amazing. That is so cool.
The last picture that he sent us, the last painting, I should say, is amazing.
Oh, fuck, dude, it's Crispy Michael.
It's Crispy Michael. I'm not sure. There's not a time. Well, he's got his name. He signed Nathan Costello 2021, and he put Wham on the
Wham
corner.
on there.
But that shit looks great. This is what, when you ask the old man behind the counter, how much are those baseball cards? And he gives you this look. It's really cool, man.
Look at that,
Holy
you guys.
shit.
There's too much reflection for you to really... Oh, here we go. That's a perfect spot right there.
Yeah.
Look at Michael with crispy face ass. Dude, that is beautiful, Nathan.
One time I walked in on Mike taking a dump, and he looked just like that.
Look, it's Michael and Michael's reflection.
It looks cool as fuck, though, man.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, and it's very similar to Halloween Kills as far as what they did. I don't know when you actually painted and drew this, but it's very similar.
And guys, it's on the back of this thing. Instagram, go to, if you guys want this shit, and trust me, it's even better in person. art_by_Nathan_91 is where you can get it, man.
With those underscores, I thought that was just like he made a mistake and he was just trying to slice them out.
We got a
pumpkin.
Oh, we got a pumpkin.
Whoa!
It's his candle on it, so it's got a candle in
cool.
it. Oh, dude, the pumpkin says Wham on it. Holy fucking shit! How dope is that?
Man,
it says Wham on the pumpkin. Why did they come to me to die?
Before you go,
why did
I
they
gotta
come to me
turn
to
my
die?
candle on and low.
Dude, that is so cool,
That's
man.
cool, man.
Fucking A. All this shit's going in the background, Nathan. All the fucking... What is... Okay, so here's the coffee. By the way, that's what the coffee looks like.
We're going to sign that for you.
We watch some more movies. Monday Morning Brew.
I'm going to sign it in the black part with a black pen. No,
I have a silver pen. It'll look dope as shit.
We're going to make it look good.
And by the way, if we do end up getting a table at Scarefest, we're going to bring the coffee with us and we're going to sign them for you guys when you come to the booth.
Mike thinks we're going to get a table. Yeah, they think we're pieces of white trash, okay? They act like we're Rob Zombie walking around.
Oh, we got some VHSs in here.
I saw Addams Family.
Oh, dude, they're still in the... Oh, man.
Whoa!
The Batman and Robin's still in the wrapper.
It's all sealed up.
Batman and Robin.
You know why?
VHS in the wrapper.
Do you know why that's still sealed?
Because it's unholy.
No, because he buried it when his parents got it for him for Christmas. He buried it in the backyard, and that's why it's still perfect condition.
Please, God, no. And then we each got... Oh, no, we got the Addams Family and the Addams Family Value.
Every time I think of Addams Family, I think of that part with Gomez. He's like, has the world gone mad? My brother's wife is telling him what to do. Man, I'll tell you what. You can say what you want about Addams Family, man, but I thought it was fucking great. I thought they both were great.
Do what they want to do. Say what they want to say.
Live how they want to live. Play how they want to play. Dance how they want to dance.
Ooh, what is this?
The Addams Family.
This is creepy as fuck. Oh, something fell out of it.
You're so.
Oh, dude, it's a fucking Step Brothers koozie.
Dude, I thought for a second it was like our pictures posted, like our put on these. But that's cool, man.
It's a Step Brothers koozie for your beer can. That's the coolest koozie I've ever seen in my fucking life.
We need to recreate that.
But with our faces on it?
Yeah. No, we actually need to wear those sweaters and do the whole thing for every intro video.
Guys, everybody watching this, by the way, even better idea. Jay and I are going to recreate this picture, this exact picture. And we do, so for everybody who signs up for our top Patreon tier, we send them a signed, personalized, autographed thank you message, like on the picture. We're going to do this.
That'd be fun.
And that's going to be the next one for everybody who signs up next time. Then we're going to autograph picture of me and Jay doing this with a personalized
Let's go
message.
extra. Let's go to Walmart and have them do it at the photography center.
Or like Olin Mills Studio.
Yeah, or like Big Lots. It's like, hey, do you guys have a photography apartment? Yeah, sure. Go back here.
Oh, that one's cool as fuck, dude.
Ooh, that is cool.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Man.
Two of the coolest beer koozies that have ever been known to man.
Right now, if me and Mike were out on a boat fishing for some fish,
I'm on a boat, motherfucker.
We'd be having these
boats
koozies.
And hoes.
And then Mike like, hey man, did you bring your fishing rod? Like, I didn't even know what that was.
Nah.
I'm just gonna scoop them.
And then there's this book, The Tale of Bryn and Bent, and Mano Marilote.
That looks scary as fuck. I don't even want to read it.
And oh my god, dude, it's actually really fucking.
Is
freaky.
that about like goddamn dolls that come to life?
I don't know, dude, but it's really fucked up
shit.
looking. It's really fucking weird.
Looks like a Honey Boo Boo TLC special.
I want to read that.
I don't watch that. I
That's
don't want to
fucked
read
up.
it.
I'm gonna read it to you tonight. We're still trying to teach you how to read, and that'll be perfect. You know,
I'm doing my best.
learning material.
Rosetta Stone is slow.
Oh, it's beer time because they're cold. They're actually still cold.
How about we get the other one out first then?
All right, we'll save that for last. What is it?
Another book.
Creature from the Black Lagoon, Richard Charlton.
This is if you're single, this is like me and Mike back at the karaoke bar. She's drunk. It's okay. First off, don't do that. Don't do that. But that's how you look.
Clearly, at this point, it's not okay to take her home. Okay?
This is like when you're trying to take her to the bathroom. You're like, oh, she'll sober up and see how beautiful I am, but you look like him. like no, he doesn't.
Just a picture of our souls. All right. And
There's only
then
one more big thing.
one more big thing. By the way, the box is fucking dope too.
It's
got,
awesome.
like,
Yeah,
blood,
he's got. Oh,
all that
he
shit.
put the M on. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
dude.
He put the M on it.
Yeah, dude. It was his wham all the way around.
And he's got the Cult of Thorn.
top notch shit, Nathan. Top notch shit. All right. Ah! I'm so strong.
By the way, I only turned this cap around because someone asked, like, "Hey, represent Nintendo." I like Nintendo, man. Me and Mike grew up on it. By the way, Mike's getting fucking mouth fucked by a
Told me to
doll.
fuck her, so I fucked her.
N64 GoldenEye, greatest game of all time.
Absolutely, I agree with you on that point.
N64 GoldenEye.
No doubt. This is. Oh fuck! I gotta be careful.
Well, apparently he bought this at Target and Walmart.
Okay.
No, he used that as packaging. Is it, dude? Is that fucking toilet paper? Is it like a fucking? Ooh! Whoa, dude. Okay.
Oh,
I was
dude.
not expecting that greatness.
That is the ultimate Joker fucking Michael Myers.
Joaquin
mask right
Phoenix.
there.
It's
Yeah,
Joaquin
dude.
Phoenix Joker.
You want to come to my house and play with the poker? Huh?
You get what you fucking
I'm not
deserve.
even that good, okay? I'll make you iced tea, okay? I'll make you an iced tea, and then I'll take you into the hot tub room, but the hot tub doesn't work, okay? So we'll just have to take a shower, but the hot water heater's not working either, okay? So what we'll do is we'll just get in the cold shower, and I'll lick you like this. I'll lick you
I'm
like
not
this.
complaining.
I will suck your ear hole, okay? And then I'll say, I'll go slowly down.
want you to.
So I suck on your nipples a little bit. Oh, yes, no. I'm not that kind of girl. Let me go. I said no. I said let me
I
go.
already
What
went.
kind of disgusting pervert are you?
The one that dresses up like Joaquin Phoenix Joker and has a weird Russian accent on
think-
top of it.
You think appetizers at the Applebee's buys you that? No.
I gotta say,
I got lost in the character.
it looks fucking
That's
amazing.
awesome.
Dude, you were just
awesome.
you were like a fucking
just-
bad Russian mafia guy that
I was
got like fucking ruined.
Having a flashback to my youth.
We got a Joker inspired Michael Myers mask before, but this shit looks like exactly like the Joaquin Phoenix version of him, and that
That's
looks.
fucking scary, dude.
If he had
Kiss me.
if he had that shit on the subway when he was talking about like I'm tired of pretending it's not funny, like that shit scares me.
Yeah, dude, that's-
that shit would scare me. I was like,
shit,
so you're
man.
not gonna sell me chicken McNuggets? No, I'm gonna fucking shoot you in the face.
Yeah, what if you pulled into McDonald's and they're like, "Did you have the chicken nugget
By
Happy
the way,
Meal?"
I do like. And I'm not saying you ruined it, but like, dude, the facial structure. This is Michael Myers. Like, if you hadn't done anything to it, as far as like putting your own spin on it,
Yeah.
the cheekbones, the way that the hair is, dude, feel the hair. It's
a
perfect.
well-to-do fucking mask.
By the way,
dude. That's
back in the
dope.
day, Mike and I and Cody, my brother, used to get like old masks that we would have to spray hairspray
his
down.
hair feels nice.
Yeah,
It's
like,
soft.
and you fucking cut this shit. Whoa.
This is how I'm gonna answer that door when the fucking like lawn people show up. Hey, you guys need your lawn sprayed? I'm like, what? What? I don't have any bugs. That's beautiful, man.
Yeah,
that
thank
is beautiful, Nathan.
Hey, look.
And it's got a nice stand on it.
Oh my God, baby. I'm almost there. Did you come? Yeah, I'm done.
I've been done for 20
I'm
minutes.
done. All right.
That's
so,
beautiful, man.
the last thing is the beers. I guess.
Ooh, me.
I hope it's fucking good since it's from your brewery.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
The ripping and the tearing.
Whoa.
The ripping and the tearing.
It's warm.
Oh, it's a little warm.
Yeah. So, oh, look, dude, they gave us stickers. 550 Brewing, Aztec, New Mexico.
Look at that. I feel like, I don't know, like, I don't want to...
I'm not going to open the...
I almost don't want to try it warm.
We'll share it.
All right, fuck it. We'll do one warm, and then maybe next live stream we'll do one cold just to give it an honest review. 550 Brewing, Aztec, 7.5% alcohol by volume, so it's a little strong.
Me and Mike can do this because we've been vaccinated. So we all good.
It's got Bigfoot on there. Fucking dope-ass can, by the way. Bigfoot IPA. Oh, you're going to love this, Jay. Bigfoot IPA.
I think a Bigfoot's going to step on my balls after I drink this.
Holy shit. I don't want to put ice in a beer, but I almost feel bad drinking it fucking warm.
We got to do what we got to do, man.
Like,
we were in the last drive-in with the sexy. What's his name? Joe Bob. If he pulled out a beer from the cooler,
shit, dude! I got an emergency situation.
Can we get a towel? Can we get a towel?
Hey, Kate!
Can we get a towel?
I got an emergency.
It's really coming down.
It's exploding on me.
It's really coming down.
Take out. The
I don't want to taste it.
Hold on tight.
I'm getting close to
your
wiener.
All right, just go up a little bit. And then now go a little bit down. You're elbowing me.
I know.
I'll put some bubble wrap on the. Okay.
Okay. No, I've been catching it. I've been catching it. Thank you.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Put it right there.
All right.
Don't rub
Why
my
are your
leg.
legs so smooth?
Don't rub my leg.
Why are your legs so
my
soft?
leg does. I'm not
You've been
worried about my
shaving your
leg
hair?
covered in beer. Put it on the floor.
You've been
Put it on the
shaving
floor
your leg
underneath it.
hair?
Jesus.
Jesus, are you gonna swim at the swim meet later? Dude.
You haven't even tasted it yet.
But I smelled the smell.
That smells like an IPA. That smells good. Actually,
Because you
really
like
good.
weird shit.
Okay. I've never had a warm IPA before.
But it smells
so
like
this will be
pumpkin
weird.
beer, though, right? Sam Adams?
No, it just smells like a straight up IPA.
Pumpkin ale.
Dude, that's fucking good.
Is it
Even
good?
warm, that's fucking good.
Is it good?
Like I wouldn't finish the whole thing warm. That's a good IPA though.
What's it taste like, though?
It tastes like an IPA.
But what's an IPA taste like?
Like floral.
No, but in this
lots of floral
but
notes.
in this one.
It tastes a lot of floral notes. Just tastes like a thick,
There's no like
tasty,
singing.
not too citrusy, delicious IPA, man. This is really fucking good beer right here.
It's like I'm listening to Guy Fieri tell me bullshit about a restaurant that I'm not going to visit. Oh, it's just so strong.
Warm is never good for IPAs, but you could tell that's good when it's cold.
Yeah, how about that?
Jay's about to drink a warm IPA. I hope you all realize.
I'm not going to chug it.
What happens to Jay when he drinks a cold IPA?
Yeah, dude, I'm going to get like all redneck about it. Woo! Let's go on the tractor later on. I got a John Deere. Oh, fuck, dude.
This is gonna fucking ruin your.
I'm not gonna like chug it though.
Don't you fucking.
vomit it.
I got a fucking hat.
It cannot be that bad.
Stop.
It was so good. It was the best beer I've ever had in my life. It was so fucking good. Shit, I changed religion.
There was a lot of fucking throw up vibes in there, dude.
It was so good.
You were like.
It tastes like fucking old rubber. It tastes like I ate a condom that was used in the alleyways of New York. It's nothing against your brewery. It's nothing against your brewery. I think you make.
Jay does this when he drinks any beer that's not Michelob Ultra. This is the
I'm
exact
sorry.
same reaction.
I'm not trying to give you a bad review.
That's why it's so funny.
Because I'm sure it's great. But
Stop, dude. Don't stop making that fucking noise, dude. I can't take it. I swear to God, one day you're gonna fucking yak on me, dude. Stop making that fucking noise.
this is the greatest beer I've ever had in my life. It was just so strong. The beer was so strong and it came out of left field. I didn't know that they were going to substitute a player. Yeah, but you know, it's great if you like pumpkin beer with like a little taste of condom.
It's just IPA.
It's a condom. It's a fucking rubber condom with cum still inside of it that someone threw out after a crime scene, and no one wants to find out who did it. Nobody wants to find out who did it, and then someone chewed the condom like a gum. Yeah, it's so good. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's not for me, but I appreciate you sending it to us. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't do that anymore.
Nathan Costello, thank you, sir. I'm gonna save that other one and I'm gonna drink it and enjoy it cold.
Yeah,
It's a good IPA.
Yeah, it tasted great for IPAs.
That's what Jay does every time he drinks
Dude,
a beer.
but you know, somebody was marching through the halls with like, you know, what were you saying? They were marching with flavorful fucking tints. What were you saying? It fucking erased brain cells. It was so strong. No, whatever. Look, the thing is, it's very strong.
It's strong.
As soon as you hit it, and then it's like, you know, when people used to pull back a rubber band and then they'd snap it at you, it's like that. It hits your tonsil immediately, and then it goes down your gullet, and they're like, no. Anyway, I'm not a guy that review IPA. Mike likes IPA.
For fans of IPA, this shit's fucking delicious, man. It's actually really good.
I think you sold your dick to the devil.
I'm drinking it warm, if that tells you.
Well,
anything.
no, it's not even warm. You know what? I don't want to. I'm not dog shitting on your beer. This guy was nice. He's a great artist, and he sent this from his brewery. So, you know, you did great. But I also feel like the guy that puts the mask on in Halloween 3 is like, nothing will happen.
I even tried to stop you. I was like, maybe we should wait till it's cold.
No,
maybe we should wait till it's cold.
because you did it. I was gonna do it, but you know, it is what it is.
Nathan, that box is amazing. Like the shit you said is so fucking cool.
Yeah,
not only cool shit, but the art especially, dude. You are a top-notch artist, and I'm telling you, if you're not fucking making a killing doing fucking art alone, it'll be a goddamn shame. Keep it the fuck up.
Yeah,
dude.
Man, you're great. We appreciate that, and that's gonna go all in the background for sure.
Yeah.
Like your shit is unbelievably great.
It's like that Tenacious D song where they're like, you know, quit your day job, quit your day job, and like, but then we'll come and check on you, and we'll monitor your progress. But then if you don't have it, we'll say stop. And then you seriously must stop.
Yes, stop.
You, my friend, would not be told to stop.
You will not stop.
You are fucking amazing.
Keep
at what
marching
you do.
on.
Dead in Santa Clara says, look at these sexy fools. Look at you, sexy fools. Amazing podcast, by the way, everybody. Check out Dead in Santa Clara podcast. Awesome dudes. Also on the Slash and Cast Network.
Oh, is that those guys?
Yeah, that's them
Cool,
fucking dudes, man. That's some fucking
Cool
dudes.
beans.
I see these. Austin says, favorite video game character? For me, it's Handsome Jack from Borderlands. My Patreon movie pick ties into it as he's voiced by the same
That's a good one.
actor. Austin, my favorite video game character of all time is going to be Max Payne, because he's never ever had his day in the cinema, and he should have. Mark Wahlberg shit was a bunch of asshole.
Yeah, I would say my favorite video game character that, other than Forward Unto Dawn, has never really had a time to shine. It's got to be Master Chief from Halo. It's got to be Master Chief.
Yeah.
The fact that he can show emotion with the helmet on, like RoboCop.
Yeah.
It's great.
Or Lil Mac from Super Punch-Out's pretty good too.
Lil Mac, yeah.
That's
even
a
Little
solid
Mac.
one, too.
You said Lil Mac?
I said Lil Mac.
Lil Mac.
Lil Mac.
That's how you said Lomac. I was
Lil
like,
Mac.
is that shit from Star Wars?
Oh man, fuck. All right, guys, the last bit of our live stream tonight, and again,
We'll talk about whatever. We'll have a good time.
well, we got to talk about Loki.
Loki's
the one thing we're going to talk about. So we watched Loki. Just the first episode's the only one that's up on Disney Plus. We'll keep it spoiler free, and just in case you guys haven't seen it, so you don't have to run away yet. But watch the first episode of Loki, and it's exactly fucking what I feel like the Marvel Universe needed.
Exactly, man. I liked it a lot. Overall, I think that what it showcases is that Marvel is that company, man. They don't leave any loose end unattended to. Listen, bitch, you didn't go to school. You're going to have a spanking in the future. And that's how they are. Like, it's like your mom when you try to skip school. They're always going to find out. Like, Loki disappeared in Avengers Endgame, and they didn't forget that. They created a whole fucking show around that whole idea. The Time Variance Authority is pretty much what the whole show is going to be revolving around as far as where he lands. I think they did a phenomenal job, dude. And Tom Hiddleston is great. Also, Owen Wilson pops up as the lead detective in this as well and does a phenomenal job
so
bouncing
good.
off of Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
And dude, honestly, this isn't... I'm not trying to spoil it for anybody, but when I watched the first episode, I love time travel shit. I've always loved time travel shit. I love it when they're dealing with anything with time travel, which is all this show is about.
And I hate time travel.
But I love it. I think they're doing a good job with it. But
it sucks.
I think the next big baddie is going to be Kang the Conqueror. And I think that is exactly what they're setting this up for. Of course, they mention a few things in it that I'm not going to ruin for you. But I feel like this is a vehicle for Marvel Phase 4. I think are we in Phase 4? I guess it's Phase 4.
I don't know.
But yeah, it's whatever phase. But I think it's whatever phase we're in. The big baddie of the MCU at this point is going to be Kang the Conqueror, because it's dealing with time and how the Time Lords decide what the appropriate time is. Well, what the Kang the Conqueror is, he's literally a guy from the 26th century or something that has conquered the timelines throughout history. And he's a badass motherfucker. And I think that's what this show is introducing. Also, you look at Scarlet Witch, the dimensional multi-dimensions and things like that ties in directly to this. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's gonna be Kang the Conqueror, dude, and I'm excited. I like how the premise is.
They announced that Kang the Conqueror is going to be the villain for, I think, Secret Wars. I could be mistaken on that, but I think that they already announced he's the villain for Secret Wars, so it would make sense that led into that. But what I'll say this as a Marvel fan who's I didn't I don't think I finished. I didn't even finish all of the WandaVision show. I watched a couple episodes, and I did not like it. I just didn't finish it yet.
Yeah.
I'm just not hardcore about it. But Tom Hiddleston as Loki, he's so charismatic, and he's such an important character in the Marvel Universe that was a show that I'm going to watch every episode, without a doubt. It's not some weird side piece thing that they're doing crazy shit with. So I was like, I'm going to watch every episode of that. And I got exactly what I wanted. I got rewarded for it, because when I turned it on, I immediately saw they tied it directly into the Avengers, right? Mm-hmm. They tied it into the first Avengers movie. They tie it into Endgame. And the way that Loki is going to be the show that really pushes the Marvel Universe forward.
Yep.
Not just with the way that they tie it in with the Marvel Universe in the last movies and all the Avengers being there, but they introduce for the first time truly the multiverse. And not only do they introduce you to it, but they literally have a how-to video, and I'll let you watch it to see how you want to for yourself. But the way they go out of their way to show a video that explains every exact situation with the multiverse. So here's the regular thing, here's the multiverse, here are the time police, and the time police are who have captured Loki. So the way they do all that shit is really smart, and you can tell from the first episode of Loki that this is where we're going. Not only with this series, this is where we're going with Marvel Phase 4.
Well,
they're gonna take this one episode. They're gonna take that, and I feel like they're gonna build the entire Phase 4 off of what you saw in this episode. So it's fucking huge.
No, well, you got to go back and watch WandaVision, because that's where they're starting it.
Will they explain the multiverse there?
Yes.
Okay.
The whole idea with Doctor Strange and the multiverse is it directly ties to Wanda. And then on top of that, they introduced a new Captain America. This is not a spoiler now at this point. Right. Falcon is the new Captain America. That goes along with the comic book. So people getting mad about it, suck a wiener. It happened in the comic books. Yes, Bucky Barnes wasn't introduced as the successor. Mm-hmm. And then, later on the Falcon. But either way, this is picking up from the strands that are left over from WandaVision and Captain America, the Winter Soldier, or the Falcon and the Winter Soldier going into this. This is where it's going to start from. And again, you got to give credit to MCU, man. The MCU really understand how to tell a story. They understand they're going to use every resource available to them to make sure they interweave every possible scenario and storyline to make the most amazing ending for their final phase. And yes, absolutely. If you look at, when you watch Loki season 1, if you watched WandaVision, and then you watched the Falcon and even though the Falcon and the Winter Soldier really kind of doesn't tie in necessarily.
I didn't watch that either, by the way.
Yeah, it doesn't really tie in, but you get the threads. The threads are there. The threads are happening. And I got to say, man, Tom Hiddleston's acting ability is fucking great. Yeah. Off the charts. And I'm glad that, it's the small screen. It's a Netflix original series, but I'm so glad they got it,
or
dude.
Disney Plus.
Or Disney, I'm sorry, Disney Plus. But it's the small screen. He's so great. Owen Wilson is amazing as well as the lead detective in this. And dude, I'm excited, man. I gotta be honest, because there's so many, the timekeepers, for example, they bring up the timekeepers, and the first thing I thought of,
I noticed them from the comic books. I remember them.
The timekeepers, the timekeepers were in the comic books, but I can't remember if they were Celestials and they might have been Celestials, but I'm not 100% sure of that. But then I was like, are you going to bring up Lord Kronos, which is another, he was actually the half-brother of Thanos. There's a million different nerdy-ass, geeky questions I want answered. But Kang the Conqueror, dude, I'm telling you right now, that's where it's coming from. Yes, they've already said that that's going to be the villain, but this is the beginning. They're going to set the little tiny bits of evidence here. Kang the Conqueror. They're going to set it there, and then you're going to have the payoff at the end of a next Avengers movie.
I'll say this as somebody who, again, I didn't watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I didn't finish WandaVision. But for me, just the type of Marvel fan I am, Loki felt like the thing I did need to watch. Like I needed to watch this because he was tied into the original movie I saw, the things that I really care about. I'm not exactly sold yet on the Shang-Chi, on all the other shit, the Eternals, all the other shit. I'm not exactly sold yet on that shit. But this, the Loki story I'm invested in. So I wanted to make it a point to watch this. So when I went to watch it, I was actually, dude, the entire episode was entertaining as fuck. Owen Wilson, amazing addition to the Marvel Universe. He fucking crushes it, and he's in the perfect kind of role. The world that they introduce with these timekeepers is so fucking cool, and it's so genius, and it's so smart, and it's so interesting. My favorite part, though, of the whole episode was you got to stop, because Loki's usually involved in Thor. He's usually involved in the Thor movies and the Avengers movies and all this. The fact that there's a point where Owen Wilson's sitting in a room with Loki, and they're sitting there face to face, and he's asking him direct questions, and he's forcing Loki to explain how he feels, why he does what he does, and then all that stuff. That is the kind of fascinating, personal, one-on-one, deep character, introspective shit that I feel like Marvel misses out on with their big, huge landscape. Yeah. So with the fact that they're able to do this, that is what Marvel TV should be about. You got Loki in a room for an hour, one-on-one, telling you about how he feels about what he does, why he does it, and that shit was fucking fascinating. I'm gonna watch every episode of this season. For sure. The second it releases. That first episode was a 9 out of 10 for me. Fucking killed it.
I think you should do yourself a favor and go back and watch the WandaVision.
I kind of want to now.
Yeah, for sure.
Loki made me want to go back and watch the other shit.
Watch them. Because
especially since DC's fucking up the way it is.
DC, you know, now we are Hulk Hogan at Bash of the Beach. We're saying, fuck you, DC. And we didn't want to turn on you guys like this. But Marvel knows where it's at, man. They understand, at least in these TV shows, what they're doing. It's a great platform and medium for them because they're able to tell small stories and have the biggest bang for their buck. And that's what they're getting out of here. Exactly. And I was only like acting weird because there's a moment when Owen Wilson is discussing things with Loki. You don't want to give too much away. You've got to watch it yourself. You don't want to.
It's deeper than the average bear.
There is a moment. There's about a 20-minute moment where they have this one-on-one situation between Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston. And not only is the acting superb, but the characters themselves are playing off each other so well. And the writing is phenomenal. I cannot wait to how far they're going to take this. And again, if it leads up to the next Marvel release, and then it's going to pick up the strand that's left from this particular show that's also being continued from WandaVision and being continued from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Man, you got to give it up for Marvel, man. And again, we talk shit on Marvel sometimes because they do make things...
it is very bubblegum.
Well, the thing about the MCU, I grew up collecting the Marvel comic books. I've always loved Marvel. The thing about Marvel is it always feels like in their movies there's no consequence.
Magoo!
There's no consequence, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, they have these earth-shattering events, right? These earth-shattering moments, and there's no consequence. Like
there was a little bit of consequence in this episode, though.
Yes,
that's what I love.
Consequence. Like for example, in Civil War, Captain America dies in the comic books. That's a consequence.
But they're afraid to do that.
Right? That's a consequence. That's something terrible.
Yeah. It's like the Conjuring universe. No one ever actually dies.
But
they're just getting boogabooed.
Right. And I feel like, you don't want to be boogabooed. What I feel like if you want to invest in these characters, and I feel like that brings the audience along when there's a consequence to, this group of characters that you love, and you don't know if they're going to survive or die. I think that's where DC was really right. Because at the same time, you're like, dude, I don't know if they're going to fucking Game of Thrones motherfucking Red Wedding these guys.
Yeah.
I think that's more fun watching it as a fan. Be like, dude, I don't know. But Marvel is always like, there's always a backdoor. Captain America, did he boink that one chick's cousin or niece? Like, he did, but it doesn't count. The thing is, I like this show, man, a lot. And by the way, I will say, gotta say, I'm not saying 100% sold on it, but the way that Tom Hiddleston handled himself in this particular episode, if he was the next James Bond, I'm okay with it.
I wouldn't go that far.
He's all right.
I don't know. I
mean,
love
Henry
Tom.
Cavill would be the obvious.
Well, yeah, but here's what I'll say about this though. Like the way that they do the Marvel Universe in this series opener is it's fascinating because it's actually a character study. They slow down the entire world and they just focus on one fucking character. It's not about Easter egg. Oh my God, 17 things you fucking missed. You have to read this fucking comic book and that thing. And it's all over the place. And at the end of the day, nobody dies. Nothing serious happens. There's no consequences, as you said. It's just all bubblegum factory pop shit. For this, it was really cool to be able to watch Loki get sat down in a room and almost like as Owen Wilson as his therapist.
Yeah.
And that was very Sopranos, Tony Soprano, and Dr. Melfi.
I felt like he was therapizing me. I was like, I'm gonna tell you my secrets.
But on the outskirts of that, you know what was weird? This episode felt kind of like The Mandalorian. It kind of felt like old Star Wars, where they're introducing new ideas. They're introducing the whole time theory, the whole the whole. I know the multiverse has been around for forever, but the way they do basically the time cops in a weird way. Yeah. The way they introduce that and they explain how the time and the multiple universes work. It's fascinating, and it made me feel kind of like I felt, not to that extreme, but it made me feel kind of like I felt watching Star Wars for the first time. Being introduced to new worlds, new ideas, new stuff.
Like a slow build.
Yeah.
They're doing a slow build, and they're doing it in a way that you can relate.
It's a you know what? The show's fucking great, man. I cannot wait to watch it.
The show, for me, at least this episode 1, is a 9.5.
Yeah.
Like, I really, really liked.
I'm going to bump up my 9 to a 9.5 and go there with you.
I'm going to have sex with it. If it was a poster,
I want to rub it.
But no, like here's the thing: they took an idea, Loki, right? If you're an MCU person and you love Loki, obviously you're gonna watch the show on Disney, right? But you're talking about the vanilla fan; they don't fucking know. They took a character, they give a brief background check on them at the very beginning of the show, and they get you thrust right into this weird parallel kind of idea of time travel and all this stuff. A vanilla fan might watch this and be like, man. The acting is superb, and I like the way the writing is going. It's like watching a fucking episode of Farscape or some shit back in the day, and people are gonna get hooked on it. I appreciate it for what it was, and I love it for that reason. And dude, I can't wait. You know what? We have D Mitch 14 says, Jay, I still think Mephisto will show up somehow. I don't know.
Mephisto.
He's gonna fist the fuck out of the whole reality. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe in a Fantastic Four. I don't think he'll show up. I think he'll be saved for a later phase. But I will say, as a fan of what Marvel's done, I mean, we are fans, by the way. Like, I know that people think that we suck Superman's cock, Henry Cavill's, like especially, and Zack Snyder's. We do. But we also appreciate and enjoy what Marvel's done.
But you know, that's what I actually want. I don't want them to go and branch into, oh my God, we need Spider-Man to fucking show up. What I want them to do is focus on the cool character and the great actor you have playing that character. Right. And I feel like episode 1 did that. And I actually hope that they stick with that and don't start introducing crazy new characters. I just want to focus on this character for a while.
So even though we we like Marvel and MCU and we do appreciate Zack Snyder and Henry Cavill's contribution to the comic world overall. I really do appreciate what Marvel is doing here. Marvel is really trying. They are trying everything together, which is the argument that we've always made about DC, Warner Brothers, is that Warner Brothers DC fail to recognize so much great potential in what they have to offer, and like all these story threads that Zack Snyder left out for them, and they just like, fuck it. We're just gonna go straight into the fucking vagina, and we don't need a condom. They're not even trying to build up anything. They're not even trying to work it. DC. That's the worst thing about it. But yeah. By the way, someone said Austin said Mephisto was awesome when Peter Fonda played him. You are absolutely correct. He played him in Ghost Rider. But I still have a hard time feeling that Mephisto is going to show up. I feel like it's going to be Kang the Conqueror, and I feel like. Here's the thing, when you're playing with the Mephisto or however you want to say it, it's the fucking devil, dude. It's the fucking devil. It's the literal embodiment of the devil.
By the way, in that first episode, they do touch on some religious aspects.
Yeah, but Marvel MCU owned by Disney, they're going to be real careful with introducing a villain later on in their films where the Avengers have to take on the literal embodiment of Satan himself. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be Kang the Conqueror or somebody else, but yeah, dude, overall, watch the fucking show.
I loved it, man. And this comes from two people who have been pretty much shitting on a lot of the stuff Marvel's been doing with the whole, we're done with after Endgame, and now you got the Eternals and the this and that or whatever. We've not shitting on it, but just kind of unimpressed.
Yeah.
Loki's the first, and I watched a little bit of WandaVision, and it was fun. It was fine. But Loki's the first thing that I watched that I felt like carried the weight of the original Marvel universe, the first few phases, and I'm really excited for it, man. It was top fucking notch. Can't wait to watch
that's also
too.
Tom Hiddleston is such a phenomenal actor.
He's a big deal.
He's such a phenomenal
and he's
actor.
forgotten about because they try to do too much sometimes. But I love
Yeah,
the
but
fact
I
that
mean,
they're
I can't-
focusing on him. It's beautiful.
If they cast him James Bond, you wouldn't like it.
I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it.
You know what? I feel like Tom Hiddleston could pull it off, but I feel like he would be a really good bad guy in a James Bond movie.
No, that's true too. And someone said, Stacey James said, I love Falcon and the Winter Soldier for the same reasons. You know what's funny? I liked Loki so much, the first episode of Loki. I liked it so much that it actually makes me want to go back and not only watch WandaVision, but I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch. I wasn't excited, guys. I was fucking kind of in the dark places. I was kind of in the I don't cares.
I feel like
in the doldrums. And you know what? Now I feel like I've been fucking excited. I've been reinvigorated for Marvel. I'm going to go back. I'm going to watch that fucking Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm going to watch that fucking WandaVision. I'm going to get back in there on the Easter eggs, on all that shit. I'm going to go back into the Marvel, and maybe it's just because I'm depressed because of what they did to Snyderverse.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get back in that Marvel I'm going to get back in that fucking you get your ass out there and you find that goddamn dog. And that's what I'm going to do with Marvel.
I feel like we're in the confessional booth at the real world.
Yeah.
And I convinced you to do it. You're like, I'm going to fucking do it, bro. I don't care if Sean tells me one more time that I'm wearing eyeliner, because I'm not. And I'll fuck him up, and I'll fuck his girl. And I'll fuck his girl,
I don't
too.
even give a fuck.
Yeah.
Slim Shady.
Y'all want some pizza? But no, dude, at the end of the day, you should. You should watch WandaVision.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna be honest though. In my opinion, I think that the Winter Soldier Falcon show was great. It was awesome. I really did like it. And by the way, I have no problems with. Spoiler alert. Just so you guys know. No, this is already known. You already know this.
I was gonna get back inside of it.
You already know this.
Stop.
But the fact that the new Captain America comes. Dude, I already said this. The thing is, I feel like WandaVision was better. I feel like I like the threads that they put out better, and I like the idea that she is a woman that is literally going in fucking sane.
Aren't they all? Are we serious?
Especially when they're on their period. But anyway, you never know what's going to happen. It's like, give me a pickled sandwich. What? But yeah, I like the fact that Elizabeth Olsen, at least in that, like she portrays a woman that's dealing with grief and literally losing her fucking mind. And the way they explore that is perfect. You get the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Everybody loves Sebastian Stan because he's cute. Anthony Mackie is cute and he's great. But at the same time, it's like, I seen y'all's fucking chemistry. Like, I know what you guys are going for. It's great. And then you get to Loki. And, man, it's like, well, it's all been leading up to this. Loki is
it's a serious character.
It's Tom Hiddleston, dude. It's fucking.
He ain't no side piece.
Hey, look, you looking at Elizabeth Olsen, great. Paul Bettany, great.
Ain't no side piece.
You got Sebastian Stan, yeah. You got Anthony Mackie, yeah. And then you got Tom Hiddleston, Owen Wilson, huh? I like that better.
Yeah.
And yeah, honestly, you could just watch the whole season of this, and you're caught up because I'm sure they're gonna reference everything else.
I'm gonna do it now. I'm kind of excited about it, Jay. I'm kind of. Oh, you fucking handled that like a champion. How much you had to drink?
Nick Antoli says you're crazy, Jay. About what? Like, what do you mean?
What did Austin say there? He said, "Oh my God, what are you doing? Are you doing fucking heroin?"
It's that goddamn pumpkin beer.
How have I not fucking scared you?
It's
yet?
stone cold.
Like, not even one fucking time.
Look,
I can't even get you.
This Nick Antoli beer. It fucking
shit.
It's numb my goddamn.
Kind of depressing, honestly. All right. Well,
Nick Antoli says you just list a lot of female viewers. Okay. Like, what do you mean?
Do we have any? No. Hey guys, Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Even 231 of you still hung around. I got you a little bit that time.
I calmed it down. I caught it.
Still hung around.
It's like I caught a bullet, but it still burned a little bit.
The whole 2-hour stream. We unboxed some amazing shit.
Awesome.
We tried a new beer. We talked about Loki. And we talked about life.
Wait a minute. Dark Demora says, you two ever seen the animated series Invincible? Yes!
Pretty much it. Yeah, check out Pretty Much It. Our buddy Eric Striffler's channel.
And that's pretty much it.
We watched the whole fucking season in one day with him. It was a great time. So definitely check that out. Check out Pretty Much It. Also check out our Patreon because when we're done with this tonight, we're actually going to go and record 2 videos for Patreon. Sweet Alice movie review, the Boondock Saints movie review, all sorts of good stuff. All that's in the links below.
We gotta go, guys.
But thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. This has been fun as fuck.
Peace.
It's been a great time. Why are you what are you fucking
Because
doing?
the guy said peace.
No.
He said peace, guys.
Hey, look at these 2 fingers, and what I gotta tell you, when I see these 2 fingers, is I say I love 2 fingers. But what's better
Right in
than
your
2
butt.
fingers?
3.
3 fingers.
2 in the pink, 1 in the stick.
Fucking shit!
I was doing
can't
the shit.
get him.
Action says casino. Like, what does that mean?
Can't get him.
I'm not gonna watch Casino.
Can't do it. We had a great time hanging out with you guys. Love you, Jonathan Brunder. Love all of you folks. Thanks for hanging out with us
Love
tonight.
you guys.
And what do you want when you get a pizza? You want pepperoni? You
Pepperoni.
want sausage?
Fucking bitch, dude. Every fucking time. I'm trying to steal myself.
I finally got.
I'm trying to have a good time, and then it's like the.
I had to get you one.
It's like that fucking goddamn Halloween decoration at fucking Halloween.
I had to get you one time. One time for the south side. I got him, Chase. I got him in the end. I got him with that 1-2-1-2.
I'm done. I want to go pass out the corner.
Oh, fuck. I didn't
God,
get your
dude.
face. I just got your head.
All right.
Go on, skin it. Skin that smoke.
I will.
lighter.
I'm going to fucking have a real gun. I'm going to skin it on your face.
Love your fucking faces, guys. Thanks for hanging with us tonight.
Bye, guys.
Well, bye.